Hello, hello, hello. Oh, sevens to you people. Your beautiful, beautiful faces. We have returned from the insanely epic Crux Cup 24 hours that just happened this weekend. My god, what an absolute... Oh my god, dude. It was... What an experience. Hey, DJT! How you doing, my dude? Congratulations on second place, Black Star Racing. Black Star go fast. Yeah, it was a one hell of an event, man. All the way through from the very first minute to the very last, dude. It was so good. Huge props to every single one of you there. Honestly, dude, from on Saturday morning, so the race started, or at least, you know, the... Hello, Ball Talk. Congratulations to you as well for the 24 hours. Ah yes, energetic rabbits, let's go. But Sanguis Luna #1, let's go. Yeah, it was so good. So the race started at like 11, or the party formation started at 11 local time for me, and I was up at like 7. I just wanted to get the energy, you know, get a couple of coffees into my system, maybe get a bit of practice before the race. So I woke up at like 7 a.m. on the Saturday, and I stayed on the track until 8:30 p.m. So I spent 11 hours on Star Citizen, or sorry, 12, from 7 till 8. That's what, 13 hours on Star Citizen. We didn't die for a lack of sleep. That's true, dude. We didn't die there. We're not gonna die ever. So I stayed for 13 hours online on the Saturday. Then I went for dinner, watched a movie with my wife, and I went to bed. And I woke up 5 hours later because between Saturday and Sunday in the EU we had the daylight savings swap. So crap. I got a notification for something, but I didn't get what it was for. Huh? Oh, wait a second. What the fuck? DJ subscribe. How did I not get the... I did see it right there. It was under the Boltok thing. Dude, DJ, thank you so much for that. 3-month resub, my dude. Well played for your win in the 24-hour. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much. Luckily, it wasn't in the middle of summer. True. I did 11 hours, 4 hours, and 9 hours to the end. Wait, 11... Oh, you did 11 to 4 and then 9 to the end. Damn, dude. Yeah, I did 11 to 8:30 p.m. Then I went to bed at around 11-ish. I woke up at... What, 5, I guess? First, he said third. Hey, Smithy. How you doing, my dude? We're just congratulating everyone on a job well done in the 24 hours. And same goes to you and the rest of Omega Aeros... I don't know why I call it Aerospace or Aerosports. It's Aerosports, right? Yeah. Oh, you are back. You is here, so let me just unlock Discord. You can say hello.
Hello, hello.
At least I wasn't 7th again. Were you 7th in the Crux Cup? The Aerosports trips folks up a lot. Yeah, I don't know why. Something... I think because of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, my brain goes to Omega Aerospace. But... it's the Omega Aerosports. So I need this, and I don't need that for now. No. Okay, great. Alright. 10 to 5, 7 to 6, 9 to the end. Approximately. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of sleep. Wait, no, that isn't a lot of sleep. That's 2 hours. So wait, you stayed up from 7 till 6 in the morning at the race? God damn, dude. That is insane. Jez kept calling us Amiga Autosports. Yeah, that I heard. That was funny. And even us, he kept calling us Sanguise, or Sanguise. Who was calling us?
Yes.
We won the swag prize with the borrow bus. What borrow bus? Oh, the yes,
They had the party
the
bus.
beer lounge bus thing. Yep. Yeah, that was awesome. It was a super fun day, dude. So I'm gonna be completely honest, right? Today was my first day back to work because yesterday was a national holiday. The 8 hours of my day today at work felt longer than the 24 hours of the race. I was really impressed with how everyone did. Same, dude. I loved the coordination that everyone was doing. I loved that everyone was like, you know, I'm passing on the left. Be careful here. You know, team whatever is pitting this person and bringing this person up. Like, there's... Oh, dude, it was so much fun. He's alive. I am alive. I live. Get some good sleep, dude. I slept for 15 hours yesterday. Like, between Sunday and Monday, I slept for 15 hours. Was insane how much sleep I needed to get after the weekend. I'm still destroyed. No, I'm done, dude. Normally I don't have to sleep that much, but I slept for 15 hours between Sunday and Monday, and I'm good to go. I'm back to my normal thing again. Yesterday, national holiday, didn't have work, so I slept in like crazy. Got as much as I needed. I'm kind of worried how good I felt afterwards. You know what? Same. Same. Because you were the only person who passed me who reached out the pass. Everyone else just went for the pass and ran out of boost in front of me. Oh shit, right. Yeah, dude, man, I gotta say. The banter between you and Plague Fox was just too good. Like, Plague Fox, let me know next time you're about to crash into me, please. Dude, we were fucking dying on our voice chat when you said that. Only with you I have stolen a little, not even with Fresh. What do you mean? Oh, as in like the overtake? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna fight you in an M50, dude. No way in hell. I wasn't even trying to push at that point. I only got 4 hours of sleep in 36 hours. Playing Fox did it, Voteless did it, Tint did it, and actually ran into him. Wait, you ran into Tint? I don't remember. Oh, wait, no, I remember that accident. Holy shit. It was hilarious. Indeed, it was, Gerbo. We were laughing so hard there. Yeah, you only got to fly a little with me. Yeah, that's true. When we were out, you were in the M50 and I was in the Razor. Yeah, I think between Friday and Sunday, I got 5 hours of sleep, but when between Sunday and Monday, I slept for 15 hours. So I compensated as much as I could there. Oh, dude. I am so happy with how it came, like, win aside, right? I am just so happy with how the whole event kind of transpired. Because there were, I believe, only 3 server resets were required, right? So that's, all things considered, that's insanely good. Because we were getting some shitty server performance in other races before, and now doing this for 24 hours and only having to require a red flag 3 times. Honestly, I consider that a win. Alright. So, just... Okay, that stick is back online. So, I kind of want to check out. Fresh was pissing me off in the Razor stint. He was just going a little slower than I wanted to be, so I couldn't overtake. Was that wasn't the beginning of the stint, right? Yeah, because I don't think he was pushing that hard in the beginning. But then there was a gap formed, right? So I think, yeah, but in the beginning I was seeing that you guys were a little bit too close together. I was on for the first 6 hours, took a 4-hour nap, was on for another 4 hours, went to a concert. Yeah, we both finished our stints within 2 kilometers of each other. Yeah. I'm not saying like a gigantic gap, but yeah. First server was dead before we even started, but the last one was great. True. We shouldn't have even stuck with this one and just changed directly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the first server had a lot of desync issues. I need to fix this Stream Elements one because it's no longer the very first episode. It's just the next episode. Yeah, but we are already an hour late. That's true. That is very, very true. Right, so we can keep chatting. However, one of the things that I wanted to do, wait, it was stressful, but also kind of cool flying information with him the whole time. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was any danger of you guys crashing at any point. I mean, Fresh was very, very like hyper aware of where you were the whole time. So I don't think there was any, I don't think there was any fear that you guys were gonna crash. I think the main reason for it having transpired is like that was I think he was just confident he had the pace to be able to maintain the gap. It's not like he wanted to hold you back or something. It was just like I might as well keep going because both of us are gonna have the yeah, there you go. He was going plenty fast for BSR to catch Frontier. Yeah, exactly, and that's exactly the point, you know. It's like no point in slowing himself down if both of you guys are gonna keep up the pace, so. But props to you, dude, for keeping up the pace. So, I'm gonna hop over to the game screen really quickly, and I want to see what the hell they did with the new Arena Commander Triggerfish crab. By the way, happy April Fool's Day, I guess, or happy Triggerfish. What is this? SSN CATV? Fleet Manager Confusion. Is that real or was it just a joke? Which one? I did a 40-minute run and didn't see a single driver move on track. All I saw were ghostly images at times. It was as if I was all alone. And I saw 1 or 2 images of ships every lap. Yeah. New Xi'an trends. Xi'an teenagers across the verse have begun studying ancient Earth martial arts. Will appreciating Renaissance paintings be next? What? Any of it, right? So the one that is true, I believe. You're not dreaming. Now you can play Arena Commander from your bedroom. To celebrate Triggerfish this April, you and your friends can compete in a brand new map set inside an easy hab. Right. So I think it's a free flight. I think. And it should be easy hab. So then you can just grab whatever you want. Let's go check it out. Yeah, this was actually leaked. This was in the... I don't know if it was in the PTU or... I don't know if it was the PTU or in the Evocati build, but this was actually leaked. So let's go in with our... Wait, I need to... My joysticks. There's a new open world map too. Isn't this the open world map? Oh wait, what? Am I not allowed to spawn? Is this bugged? I guess there's way too many ships.
Yeah, I can't spawn in with ships.
Oh, you can't spawn in with ships?
I can't, so there probably is too many ships or something.
Wait, what the hell? Is this a 0G track? We're making a racetrack in the easy hab? Wait, let me try this. Can I spawn in person? I can. Wait, what the f... Dude, this map is so bugged. What the actual fuck is happening here? This map is so bugged.
Oh, it's a 0G map for you there. Where are you? Oh no, someone just
Peak
come
Star
across
Citizen. Dude, this map is so bugged. Can I even
move? See if I
move?
can see you. Can I see you? Where are you?
I mean, there's ships flying around, so I'm assuming I can, but what the hell is this? Okay, let me just... I'm gonna try this again. I love this game. Okay, I can spawn in with my Mustang. Let's go.
Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
Holy shit, somebody came in with a gigantic reclaimer. Am I taking damage? I keep getting the hit scan. Okay, so this is obviously 0G.
That's actually kind of
Oh wait,
cute.
somebody's shooting me. What a piece of shit.
I want to be that piece of shit. Where am I? Where are you?
Pico, protect me.
Engine system.
No! Okay. It's a shame that this map doesn't have any music though. Fine, let's bring it. Let's bust his ass. Which punk ass bitch was shooting me?
Me.
I'm gonna target that guy. He shoots me first. Did someone say Grav? I will be doing Grav and I say oops. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, dude. The second you touch something, you immediately blow up. I'm just checking out this new map and then I'm gonna jump in to do some Grav testing.
I've successfully boarded the reclaimer with my Nursa.
Seriously? Oh, come on, dude. Come
I
on.
have no idea how I managed to bug into the reclaimer though. I feel unsafe.
What the fuck is happening right now? What happens if I bump into this thing? This thing hard collision or does it bounce around? Oh no, there's absolutely nothing. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, never mind. It's completely destroying me. Is that a car to wall?
Car to wall.
Is really my guns not firing?
It's a nice spiky ship. Let's go, can spawn.
Oopsies. On the wall. Get in here, bitch.
The map is kind of small to dogfight in.
Yeah. Not a good map, to be honest. It's just a meme.
True.
Fucked idiot. Alright. This map already got boring. I wonder what happens if I just choose because like the ground map is just that is here. So if I just choose to deploy, what the fuck?
Tougher humans.
Is this the good doctor? Oh my god, this is the good doctor. It's just a model of brother.
Wait, where did you run off to?
I don't have any room on my desk for my mouse right now. This is literally just the good doctor map. It's a lot brighter though. Do I have my gamma ray raised super high or something? Nope.
Mayday, mayday.
So wait, what happens out here?
Wait, so where are you now? Because you've just teleported somewhere else.
I mean, I'm seeing all the ships fighting above me, which is pretty cool, to be honest.
Oh, there's a small map as well inside.
Yeah, there's a ground map inside.
What the? Is this you?
Oh shit,
that's
and look,
it.
and all the ships are parked here and shit.
Get him.
I'm gonna steal his arrow.
Oh, whoa, 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 we're being shot from behind.
Why am I bugging through the arrow? Okay, bye. And I'm I'm holding on to the thing.
All systems online. Shields hit.
What is happening?
Oh,
Dude?
that's a Polaris.
Landing gear.
That's not fair.
Oh look, it's this guy. Does this thing even take any damage from an arrow? No, it's the Pico head.
Pico, protect us.
I'm gonna crash.
Oh,
on
he
this one,
landed.
it's fine.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear deployed.
Get on.
Complete.
Oh god, this
Or
guy
my
had
ship blows up.
bombs.
What the fuck is happening? Is this door open? Does it look like this door opens? What is this movement speed, dude? Damn, brother. What is this? Is this a buggy?
You can, yeah, you could probably, you know, two party with them if they enable multi-crew.
I can't
Or
bring a
point it
weapon
down.
out. Wait, I don't have a weapon anymore?
You should. Press 1 or 2. That's a Polaris. That is huge.
Like, I genuinely don't understand this map, dude. The shit thing is that it's janky as hell.
Well, I guess. That was me. Hi. Bye. Wait.
Okay, yeah, this map is just kind of fucked. I mean, it's so
It's a
janky.
bit crazy.
Wait, so the actual arena commander thing that you get to do today, is it just play it?
I
So the
think
email
so.
says this. Honey, I shrunk the ships. Celebrate the time for pranks. Celebrate the time for pranks, absurdity, and downright silliness by swerving giant picos, traversing countertop landscapes, and firing some itsy bitsy teeny weeny pew pews. Welcome to the shrunken place, aka blah 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 blah. Get tiny. Become a toy soldier in the commander's newer Battleground Easy hub. Has your hub blown up or have you shrunk down? Blah blah blah. These patch notes and node issues are too good though. But there was a note somewhere here.
Our player's still
Yeah.
busted.
Play on the Easy Hub map between now and April 7th, and you'll earn the downsize Spectrum badge after the event ends. Okay. So it's just spend time on it and you're fine. So you're on this map as well?
Yep.
There you are.
Now I need to find the little pane that has been missiling me.
You know what? I'm just gonna bring off my links. I have not used it since I won it.
Welcome to Roman Space Industries. Enjoy your system check.
I just spawned inside the ship and insta died. Okay.
I like how I can control the tires with my head.
Nice.
Is there full damage in this thing? Oh wait, no, I'm in 0G.
Well, do you want me to save you?
I guess I'm just gonna be forever spinning down slowly.
Yep.
Gonna get insanely dizzy. Guess I could just do this. What have I done?
Where are you?
Hey Kelsar, by the way, I didn't even realize you came in Toy Story Edition. Hello, hello, hello. Oh shit! I hit a wall. Oh, can I scale the wall? Come on. Bonk me against the wall.
Was that you? That little marker?
Could be. I am now phasing through the wall.
Well, that's not right.
Am I going up again? What? I am so confused. Okay. I am leaving this map. Can I die now? Thank you. Alright. Leave the map. So, that was interesting, I guess. Not really much to say about it, to be honest. But, so, this is what I've been working on right now. Let me just... I have been experimenting with the acceleration of the Grav bikes. So, I've just been grabbing... Let me just lock these two, actually. I forgot how do you lock a column again?
You mean freeze it?
Yeah,
So
freeze
doesn't
it.
move? In Google Sheets, I believe it's from format. Or view.
Yeah,
I
that
think it
would
was
make
view.
sense.
Either format or view, I forgot.
Freeze. Freeze up
Yep,
to column
there's-
C. There we go. So that means that when I do this, yes, perfect. Okay, so I've already done this for the Nox. But what I've noticed is, well, what I've been experimenting with is that in the different maps on Arena Commander, there's different variations of atmosphere. And in all of the different variations of atmosphere, the Nox has different acceleration values. So what I've been doing is I've went through all of the Arena Commander maps in the Nox. I got the acceleration values, and then I basically calculated this and got an estimated amount based on 1.0 Atmo. Because basically, spoiler alert, I'm working on a video comparing all the bikes together, and one of the comparisons that I would like to make is the acceleration values. But given there are so many different maps and different Atmos, I don't know if it's best to like use one map as a reference point, or literally just calculate the estimated acceleration at 1.0 Atmo. This might be overcomplicating things. I can just easily say all of these values are based on winner circle, and it's just that. But I'm not sure if some ships actually have better acceleration values the thinner the Atmo is, like because of the weight, right? Because like the Nox is heavier than the Pulse, but like in winner circle, the Nox still has better acceleration values. But what if once the Atmo gets thinner, the lower weight of the Pulse might actually bring it up on top? I don't know. That's what I'm going to be testing today. So I'm just gonna leave the sheet off screen right now, and anytime I need to add values, I'll just bring it in. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just gonna load up the very first map and start with the Pulse. which is Broken Moon. So I'm just gonna be doing, actually I'm gonna grab the very first map, Broken Moon, and I'm gonna be going through the different Grav bikes. So we have the Pulse LX, the X1 Velocity, the Rig Dragonfly, and the Consolidated Outland Hover Quad. And I'm just gonna be jumping between them for now. So this is where we're gonna start the test, and then depending on how much time is left on the stream, we might just start practice. We might do some Spectra Ocean racing or something like that if Dio is up for that.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna hijack wherever you go.
Nice. So at the moment, I'm just gonna be chilling at Broken Moon. I'm just gonna go through all of these bikes. I'm just gonna grab their values. So
I actually haven't been on this. Wait, is this the new map? This is the new map, right?
I don't think this is a new map. So
Is
no
this not
boost.
the mining base one? Oh, okay. You're just COG. Interesting. Okay.
Just to double check. Indeed, no Atmo, because otherwise we would have the Atmo values on the right hand side there. Go to SCM. That is 3 Gs. Then if we hold down boost and do it. Wait, oh shit, that's not boost. 6.9 Gs. So let me just face the other direction. Yep, 6.9 Gs is boosted forward acceleration here. 6.9 Gs. We must hold on to that. Next, let's bring in the X1. Alright, for some reason it's listed as exploration. So. Also 3 Gs. But 7.0 Gs boosted. Interesting. See what I mean? Like in Winner Circle, I was getting 2 Gs unboosted because I had started off writing them on a piece of paper. In the Winner Circle, I had 2 Gs unboosted and 4.1 Gs in the X1 and 4 Gs in the Pulse LX, which means boosted acceleration of the X1 is slightly better, but unboosted is exactly the same. Very weird. Very interesting. Aside from the fact that the X1 actually has a bigger boost tank than the Pulse. So if you actually have better boosted Gs with the X1 and a better boost tank and also higher speed cap, the X1 is just straight up better than the Pulse. In every way. So, competition, Dragonfly, let's go. So, now with this one I can't actually see the Gs because Drake decided it doesn't want to show you anything. So for this, I have to go into nav mode.
Target lock you. Can I target lock you and check it?
But you won't see the Gs like that. So for
fair.
some reason, when you go into nav mode, you get 0.1 Gs less listed down. For some reason, I don't understand. So for example, this will probably say 2.9 Gs, right? Or 2.5 Gs. That's probably actually 2.6. But I'm gonna list 2.5 anyways, because that's all I can see. That's 2.5 Gs, obviously noticeably slower. Then boosted, 3.4 Gs. Noticeably slower than the others. As the Dragonfly always is known to be. Okay. And I think lastly is just the hover quad, right? Yep, just the hover quad. Exploration, there we go. 2.5 as well. And then boosted is probably gonna be 4 Gs, exactly the same as the what's it called? The Dragonfly. Does this make sense? Interesting. So the hover quad should have a higher top speed, right? But it's going to be in gravity. And I'm back. Welcome back, my dude. Alright, I think we are done from Broken Moon. Time to go to Jericho. Now, Jericho is very interesting. Because Jericho apparently is a gas cloud. Or is around gas cloud. And apparently, gas clouds actually apply a slight resistance. So you actually get less Gs than you would normally. So for example, in Broken Moon, we got 3 Gs with the Pulse LX. 2.9 Gs. So just a very slight reduction, but it is there. And probably boosted Gs is gonna go from 6.9 to 6.8 or something, I guess. 6.6. So it's even more noticeable when boosting. Had to untangle all the shit the FNG did while I was out having fun with you guys. The FNG. I have no idea what the FNG is supposed to stand for, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright. I'm sure. Oh, the new guy. Oh, shit. The FNG. I like that, dude. Nah, I'm sorry, dude. Right, 2.9, 6.8. So, yeah. So, this is interesting. It is a 0.1 reduction in base acceleration, but a 0.2 reduction in boosted acceleration. Very interesting. So, Dragonfly, we're just gonna do this for now. And I'll probably do the calculations off stream just so I don't bore people with math. I just want to get this data out of the way, and this is a good opportunity to do so. So, 2.4, 3.2. It's consistent. 0.1 base and 0.2. I need to revamp Looper's jump and put a bounty on it. Looper's jump. Which one was this? Is this the one that it's around the station? And lastly, Drake Dragonfly. Because you made a Grav track in GOG, right? Or yeah, the 0G bike track. Yeah. But that was in the PU, right? Not an Arena Commander. Okay, we are done from this map. Are you still following me around you?
I was. Then I decided I will fix something quickly on my
Okay.
PC before I blow it up.
Okay, next one. Dying Star.
This actually gives me a small opportunity to fix what I wanted to. Yeah.
I was just reminded of its existence because you were playing with bikes in 0G. Yeah, I'm basically going through all. Why is it searching for a map? Just give me an online version. Oh no. Give me an offline mode. Dying Star, go. I love this map, honestly. It's such a good looking map. Except when it does this. What the hell is happening right now?
What the hell is that?
So, Pulse LX. 3 Gs, 6.9 Gs. Exactly the same as expected. And I can assume that every ship is going to be exactly the same as it did on Broken Moon going forward, because only Jericho should be different as a 0G track. This should be 3 and 7. So 3, 7. Yep. Okay, so I can assume that everything else is going to be the same. I should probably not waste time with that.
We fellow. Did you see the new Wicklow jacket?
I did. I have it in my inventory.
Nice.
So this is probably going to be the same here till here. Oh. Because only Jericho is different. In fact, you can see even in the Nox, everything is the same here. Jericho is different. So let's just jump in to the actual Atmo tracks now. Starting off with Good Doctor. Good Doctor. These are ordered by thickness of Atmo, from 0 to the thickest. So Good Doctor has 0.527 Atmo. Stop wasting my time. Send me in. Oh, offline, free flight, Good Doctor, go. There. Sure, just go with the X1. The X1, just to show you, 0.527 Atmo. You could see it right there, bottom right. Currently at 1.0 Gs, that's the baseline in Atmo. Push forward, that's 2.2. Boosted, 4 points. That again. Have baseline of 2.2. Okay, let's check out the pulse. The one map, the new map in Arena Commander reminds me of the Rats map in Counter-Strike 1.6. I have not played that game, but I'll take your word for it. Welcome in, Captain Bandolero. I love that name. So, competition, pulse selects. For science. Alright, so the pulse, as always, bouncing around. Ew. So, 2.2, 4.6. Is that exactly the same? It is exactly the same. You see, this is what I find interesting. They have different values in 0G, but then they have identical values in Good Doctor. Just checking out YouTube for Counter-Strike Rats. I shall. Let me just do that real quick. Oh shit, yeah. You're 100% right. I'm assuming this is the one that you're referring to. Yep. I see exactly what you mean. It's basically just Toy Story-fied Star Citizen. It's a map pack? Yeah, and I'm assuming you can like have a workshop and you can customize it however you'd like, right? One point 1.6. Damn, that's weak. 2.2. Jeez. That is weak. But also makes sense, because in Winner's Circle, the Dragonfly only has 1.4 Gs. Old game started in 1999. Dude, that is old. That is almost as old as me. Delete yourself, sir. And hover quad. That is so weak. Alright, next map, Bloodshot Ridge. Let's go. We're powering through these. We might actually have some time to actually play the game tonight. So we have Bloodshot Ridge. I hate this map. You managing to fix what you needed to fix, D?
It's being a bit of a pain.
What exactly is the issue you're having though?
Whenever, let's say, I start Star Citizen,
Hmm?
my screen goes black, and then it fixes itself. And this can happen randomly, even if I Alt-Tab, which just gives me a annoying fright every time.
That's weird.
Very. It shouldn't be doing that. I'm assuming that
And
it
it's
was
only
the reason
happening when you
why-
open Star Citizen.
It happens with anything, any game I launch. Even if I'm using Blender, for example, it will randomly do it for me.
Generally, when it does that, it's a graphic card issue.
Yeah. I'm assuming it was the latest update for the graphic card that I did that didn't sit so well with the graphic card.
Oof.
It's fine, I'm hoping this will fix it. What I will be doing quickly, because it seems to be done. Yeah, I'm gonna restart my PC quickly and hope that fixes it.
All right,
So give me 2 minutes to do that.
take your time, dude. I like how though. I'm assuming you deleted the shader folder and whatnot. Yeah, I think he did because we were getting some stuff prepared for 4.1, and I think deleting the shader folder was one of them for sure. I mean, I deleted the shaders, that's for sure. I'm assuming you were asking do though. Alright, so probably 2.0, yep, and estimating what, 4.8? 4.5? This is so weird. It should be 4.6. My math is doing what it's supposed to be. Exact same value as the pulse. I need to see where I'm going. But I hate this map so much. It's the only place that's relatively flat. Stop bouncing. Bouncing. Boost forward. 4.5. Yep, okay. But it is the exact same value. So now we just need Dragonfly and Hover Quad and we can get the hell out of this damn map. Just to clarify, this map is 0.708 Atmo, indeed. 0.8. Set. Stop getting stuck, you idiot. Yo, Dunk with the 11-month resub, dude. Almost a year, man.
Dernk just resubscribed for 11 months. Almost a year.
Almost a year, dude. Thank you so much for that 11-month resub, my guy. Thank you so much. But I'm completely forgetting what I'm doing right now. So it's 1.7 and then was it 2. Not quite though. Almost a year. Almost. I hate this map so much. Static, boost, go.
Why are you on this map again?
Sorry?
Why are you on this map?
I'm testing the acceleration values of the bikes. Acceleration values on the bikes in the different atmospheres, and every single Arena Commander map has a different atmospheric value. So I'm just basically going through all of them, and then at the very end, I'm just doing some math, trying to figure out what the actual acceleration value of the ship would be at 1.0 Atmo. 5. Okay, we are done from Bloodshot Ridge. Let's get the hell out of here. Smith, you got a sub now? Damn. The peer pressure is real. Crossroads of Crime. This map I like. However, the bridge is fucked for the Grav bikes. Bear with me, by the way. I do like I have new alerts. Oh, y'all are gifting that sub to Smithy, dude. Thank you so much.
Quelsar Prime gifted Smithy G Bob a subscription. Quelsar
G
Prime
Bob.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Smithy G Bob. This
Smithy
is
G
their
Bob.
first gift sub in the channel.
Kelsar, thank you so much for that gift sub, man. I really appreciate that. Let him off easy, Kelsar. Bruh. Dianitesman, bruh. Continuing the gift sub they got from Echo Vid,
Dianitesman
dude.
just
Thank you so much for
subscribed.
resubbing, my guy. I was right in the middle of doing that. And you guys actually
you got a
started a
hype
hype train, dude. I've never got a hype train on my channel before, guys. Thank you so much for that.
There you go. First up. First hype thing.
Hey. And Smithy
Wrong
finally got
direction.
access to the wrong direction. Let's go. The hype. Can I go? Oh, what the? No.
Oh, yep. That fixed it. Rolling it back fixed the problem. As always.
Like that
What's
guy
going on?
from Test. Oh, yeah. What was his name? Oh, shit. What was his name? It was something with an M, right?
Oh, wait, what?
Poor guy got lost twice. Oh, I forgot the name. I felt so bad, and at the same time, I was so desperate. I have the Madman or something like that. Dude, I was so tempted to just play this all the time. This is
Wrong
like wrong direction. Oh my god, dude. But I didn't want to sound like an asshole. I think I did wind up saying it. You did, dude. Oh my god, sorry, I got the hiccup suddenly. Okay, that was random. Made me laugh too much. Was the guy from Test going backwards? He wasn't going backwards, but at one point he just cut from yeah, he cut from Milford to Providence, just completely skipped the Kaplan part. It was just funny, I guess. In one of them, they they just went from Milford directly to Providence, completely skipping over Kaplan. And I think in another case, I think when exiting Kaplan, they went left instead of right. I know Fresh did that for sure. I don't know if you were napping at the time, or like this was during the period of time when you were napping, but Fresh actually went into the wrong direction twice as well in the Razor stint. Yeah, you were napping. You weren't there for the Razor stint. In fact, the moment where Billboy actually overtook Fresh is when Fresh exited Kaplan and went left instead of right towards Providence, because he was trying to avoid... they were coming up to a back marker and went to avoid them, and completely forgot which turn he was in at the time, and ended up going left towards the spaceport instead of right towards Providence.
Oh, I remember them calling that out. I was wondering what was going on.
Oh man. Some of those pilots were not the strongest, that's for sure. I mean, a lot of them were the first time racing, right? So I was really proud of Yaz, their first race, and they were flying fast enough. Just some rough luck with desync. Yeah, the desync was kind of a bummer for a lot of people there. Oh my god. Why do I have hiccups? I'm so sorry. Just drinking some water, hopefully it passes. Maybe it won't. Okay. Our exploration racing ship. So, 0.2, 4.5. This is so weird. Wait, what? 2.2? Genuinely, I didn't counter any desync issues, Smithy says. Definitely not sarcastically. I'm so happy for you, Dirk.
Wait, did they reduce the server shards? Why is Fresh in a server with a maximum of 400 players?
400?
Yeah. I thought the maximum was 600, 650. There's only 57. Oh. I think Fresh is in a special server.
Fresh is in a special server. Do you think we still have access to the to like a hosted server or some shit? I'm not saying this is for Yaz's case, but I find often during times where people expect poor desync, they'll quickly blame it for mistakes. So like if I see 10 mentions of desync issues, I usually expect half of those weren't desync. I mean, okay, so like if you're super close to a wall and like you collide with it or something and you don't die, but then like 10 seconds later you die, that's desync. Like, yeah, you crashed into the wall, but you still died later because of desync. So yeah, you made the mistake of crashing into the wall, but the death was desync. Like, do you believe the crash that I had close to the end was me running into something? Because I was spam pinging. To be honest, that was the line I was taking in general, right? So I was always running that exact same line going through Milford. I tried to take a turn outside of the antenna, and I end up dead center through Milford, just so I avoid the boxes that are laid up on the sides, right? In the middle, there are no boxes, so I was completely avoiding desync issues from there. I'm saying people clip things and then blame desync on the crash. Yeah, that's fair, and I think you're right there. And not all deaths were desync deaths, you know. So, but like I know for a fact that for the Russian Federation or Russian something fleet, the consolidated Russian fleet, they were definitely suffering from desync because even just flying next to them, they were just constantly blinking around. So
I know at one point we had parked ships that got knocked out like 10 minutes after, what was it, a few minutes after someone crashed. And there was no sign of anyone crashing, which was very weird.
Which one, sorry?
At one point we were on the track. I think it was Fresh and Gerbo who were on standby.
Okay.
And their ship just got disabled randomly for no reason.
I mean, mine just turned into a plasma ball. So
Yeah, that was weird. Yours was very weird.
we had the dead half hour because all our ships exploded in between the platforms, and then everyone got eaten or kidnapped by shuttles and elevators. Oh right, yeah, I remember at one point you didn't have any.
Was it XGR that happened?
I think someone was blowing up, and it just so happened to just blow up on their platform, so they kind of got messed up. And that, I mean, I think your crash was desync, but you probably shouldn't have been taking that line. I mean, I was going on the outside of the antenna specifically so I don't desync into the antenna. Because otherwise I would have taken the inside line, right? But are you saying I should have gone even wider than before? Or like even wider than I did? Did I just completely lose sound in my game?
Did you?
Came way too close for the server performance. Yeah, I mean, again, that was the line I had been taking the whole night, right? And that was like the last 20 minutes of the race. So at that point, it just came down to, yeah, I guess these things screwed me over. But I seriously doubt that was the issue, because I wasn't even that close to it. Like, if I think I still have it here somewhere. Where was it? This. Wait. Like, the antenna's here. But, like, this fits. Like, this is not super close. Like, this might look super close from the cockpit view, but this is not super close. There was so much space. If this is the antenna, I'm assuming this is the antenna that you're referring to, right? Like, this looks super close because the cockpit views skews the vision entirely. This is not close, dude. This is nowhere near close. For the server performance, that is way too tight. To be honest, I was more thinking that the server that I lagged out here, because to be honest, I did take this turn a little wider than I normally do. So honestly, I don't even think this is the issue. I think these are the issue here. This thing. I think potentially the server thought I hit this, because I do come close to it, but I'm still not close enough to actually hit it. But this is the only thing that I think could have caused the damage, but it would not have caused a whole system shutdown of the ship. At most, I would have damaged the wing. But this is just randomly in the middle of Milford. Just why is VLC being such an ass about this? But do you know what's funny? You're saying that's way too close under poor server conditions. The server conditions weren't that bad until like around the 2 minutes into this, right? Because a few seconds before I crashed, somebody had crashed in a different platform, and then like 10 seconds after I crashed, 2 other people died at Milford. So I think I just got unlucky when the server started hiccuping at that time.
There was a time when, yeah, a bunch of people died at Milford for no reason.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I played with fire, I guess, but I'll be completely honest, I was taking that line for the majority of my runs. Yeah, it just takes one hiccup mid-race and you can get through. I mean, I genuinely thought that being that outside of the platform was still enough space that it was safe. But I guess it wasn't. Alright, so we're done from this map.
What's a bit of racing without a bit of risk?
Yeah, I guess. It was just... What's weird, though, is that it was just a straight up, you know, soft death. Just immediate soft death. There is an argument to be made for taking less risky lines, but the server is still gonna server through. Yeah, I mean, dude, I was running my lines so wide. Like, I genuinely felt like I was on training wheels for the majority of it, because I was taking such safe lines, it was insane. Like, I was actually telling the guys on voice, like, should I just send it and just see what happens? Because at that point, we had a decent lead, and it was coming, if those were your normal lines, that was way too risky, IMO. I mean, for the most part, in my Razor stint at least, I was running, yeah, somewhere around that somewhere around that range, to be honest.
To be honest, if those were your lines and it was risky, you kind of fared off quite well then.
Yeah, I mean, this zone is where I was targeting to aim. I wasn't going like all the way out and then just taking a super wide entry in here. Normally, I take that line here. I take this mailbox slot up here. That's the normal, you know, super tight line. But here, I stayed all the way out here and just entered in from the outside of this antenna. It's tight, but again, there is still space to the left and the right. So it's very unlikely that desync would trigger in a situation like this. Like, if I were to have gone above these beams here, that would be way too tight. But out here, it's just a single antenna here. So what, you were running from out here? But we were under poor server performance. Yeah, again, on the Razor stint, the server performance wasn't that bad. It just so happened that here is where it started going bad. And I say bad lightly, you know, it wasn't like terrible bad, but there were people who were just reporting that they are randomly exploding at Milford. Now again, randomly exploding at Milford, I don't know, because like I consider my explosion to be randomly exploding in the middle of Milford, right? Because at the moment of my soft death, I wasn't anywhere near a wall, I was just flying. But what happened before, you know? Siri, what's a stint? You know what a stint is. Oh wait, no. Deep light. Astor. Yep, Astor's clearing. Let's go. It ain't safe to go out into the woods at night. Alright, so, quick one. False Alex. Okay, so that's 2, 4. Started to get to the lower amounts of boosted Gs. Interesting. Next one. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Then we can do some exciting things. Sorry?
Testing is never done.
It's the science, dude. So that's 2 and 4.3. Weird. .1. Wait, what? 4.1. Why did I get 4.3 before? Oh wait, because I was higher. Okay. You guys are all wrong if you think that line is fine. Alright, dude. Alright. Chill. As expected, Siri is a dumbass. Nice.
He is an AI.
And the hover quad.
What the?
All systems operational.
That's not right. They're doing funny things to me.
It did save our ass twice.
Yeah, there was that one time where the
Stupid moments. I've mitigated so much in so many races, and it never matters when the servers wants to claim your life. I mean, I'm inclined to agree there, right? Like, no matter how much you think you're safe, you're still gonna get screwed if the server wants to screw you over. So, and sometimes the safer you run, the more danger you put yourself in. So, I mean, doesn't mean you shouldn't mitigate. I mean, Dirk, I'll be completely honest. Like, in my head, right? I'm not gonna say it's right or wrong or whatever, but in my head, that line was still safe. Like, if you think it's wrong, that's fine. And I guess I could have taken it wider if I wanted to be like kindergarten levels of safety. But like, I was running every other exit, like as wide as you can possibly get, right? And there were people, I'm gonna say it's wrong, then you think it's wrong. I'm not saying it isn't wrong. I'm not saying there isn't a level of risk to it. I'm just saying at the time, my judgment told me that it was safe enough to take the line like that. Because people are running it tighter and they weren't desyncing, right? Like, Playing Fox was taking like the inside line for a lot of the turns, and I don't believe he had a single desync crash. So at the end of the day, it's, if the server wants to kill you, the server wants to kill you, right? So it's, but then it's, as you say, it's about mitigating. But honestly, the one at Milford has the least risk overall, because even though I died there was no loss, because as soon as I died, Fresh left. So the time lost between my crash and Fresh leaving was the same amount of time that I would have spent traveling through Milford. So there was 0 time loss.
So you're saying it was a calculated risk?
I'm not saying it's a calculated risk, but I'm saying, like, from all the corners that I wanted to be super safe in, that was the least one. I'll be completely honest.
I mean, this is the same thing as not knowing the consequences until you try them. I mean, you could have left there without anyone noticing if the server didn't desync, and I guess this one time you just got a bit unlucky.
Yeah.
It's no big deal, to
But
be
again,
honest.
I
mean,
genuinely don't think that the antenna was what caused the desync. I genuinely believe that it's one of those cylinders at the top. I mean, again, you could argue that the line was dangerous or not, but I still don't think that was the cause of the crash. I'm going to say there is no level of mitigation that can be done if Dead Air wants to claim you in the middle of nothing. What is there to mitigate? True. I mean, you cut it close under desync conditions. Yeah. But again, I will reiterate, at the time that I was running those lines, there was no evidence of the server hiccuping. And in fact, I was actually at the time I was on chat with Gerbo and Fresh at the time, and I was getting opinions on if I should attempt to just take a bit riskier lines just to push a little bit of time. But even though there was no reason to gain any more time because we had that big of a gap at the time, but it was just for me wanting to race a little bit harder, right? Because there was quite a I was running my lines like super wide, and I just wanted to get a little bit of a race feel. So it was on me for taking a little bit of a risky approach. The way this game works right now, I've learned there is no safe lines. I mean, I wouldn't say that there is no safe lines. I mean, again, if you have this much space, I don't know if you can see from the graph, if you have this much space, but this is the optimal line, the safe line is everywhere else, right? I mean, They're especially in a track like a Homahi where you literally have Crusaders open air. There is a lot of safety there. And then it's just the case of how safe do you want to go, right? My safe line is avoid all jumps, obstacles, and antennas. Yet I still die. Is that not a safe line? Yep, I mean...
I mean,
that
as you
is the
guys are
safe
saying
approach.
this, right? I'm on water and I just died to nothing. And I'm an arena commander, not even in the PU.
Come again, sorry?
So I'm an arena commander and I just died to nothing. I was on water, not moving. I guess the server feels like being a bitch sometimes.
Are you in Winter Circle right now?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm actually gonna join on you then because that's the last map that I need.
perfect.
Then I can just stay there and we'll do some racing if you want.
Yep. Oof. Yeah, I did that and I...
Never said
Now I'm
others didn't
underwater.
prep those, Smith. I'm just saying we've probably had the most layers of mitigation compared to others. It's a tough argument to make, to be honest.
I mean,
Like,
realistically...
a lot of people who are not confident racers, their default is the safety, right? So their default thing would be the safe line. So for us, if we only had the 1 or 2 lap lead, would you have done those lines? It
I don't think we
depends
would.
on whether or not the lines were closing in, because truth be told, I was slower than probably both Blackstar. No, actually, I wasn't slower than Frontier, but I was slower than Blackstar because Blackstar was pushing and I was not. I was like as chill as you can get. Like I was taking insanely wide turns, going super safe. Like I was so chill. I was not pushing at all because my only mindset at the time was just get lap counts. That is all we needed, right? I did not need to push at all, so I was not taking any dangerous lines, except that one in Milford. That one in Milford, that was my line to end the lap and let's start over. I was not going like all the way to the other side of Crusader and then cutting Milford in like I'm about to start a hot lap, you know? That was not my intent. That was just a massive time loss for no reason at all. Lead or no lead, why the hell would I put myself in a 10-second time loss? Just for the sake of safety. Again, I had, what, 4 hours of seat time, and I had 1 incident. So... we had a big lead, so we were pretty safe. Yeah, and I was still running safe lines. But still, if in the case we only had a 1 or 2 lap lead, with the pace that Blackstar had, I probably needed to have taken a bit more risk at that point. Because I was just running super safe lines and like Blackstar was gaining a kilometer or 2 per lap on me at the time. Like after the gap that had been created. You know, so at that point, I was like, okay, if they pass, they pass. It's fine. We're still 5 laps ahead, right? So it's fine. I'm just going to keep running lines and just generating lap counts. That's all I need to do. But, you know, again, still, the incidents happen. Think it's worth chatting with the whole team about their team mentality and the position for the future? Yeah, I 100% agree. If there is this... I guess, not conflict, but you know, if there is a disagreement you feel, then yeah, definitely we should 100% agree on this. This is something that everybody needs to be on the same page on, right? And I'm not disagreeing with you, but at the same time, I'm not fully agreeing with you. We never know when the server conditions are good. There are cases it's more apparent, but all it takes is a 1-second glitch and it's over. Yeah. Take a lot more for me to be actually upset with you. I know, but I also I don't want to turn this conversation into like an opinionated no, I'm right, you're wrong kind of thing. You know, I don't even know where this even started from, but.
You were just having a rant about the server performance.
about desync crashes or stuff like that. You and Fresh did an incredible job on the Razor stint. Proud of you guys. Yeah, I mean, I still, again, that last one, because I did 2 stints, right? I did my 2-hour stint, which was basically my maintenance stint. And then we kind of agreed, just because I had time deducted from the M50 because we lost that time, I would close off the Razor stint, but the server decided otherwise. So at that point, though, that last hour, honestly, we were just chatting non-stop on our voice chat. We were just having a blast, talking and stuff. So it was as chill a ride as possible. Like, it was, and there were no issues, and there were very few overtakes at the time, because in that very last hour, there wasn't a lot of back markers to go through at the time. I think in my very last Razor, I overtook, what, 5 people maybe? I think it was Dunk having take that folks playing decent. Their lack of skill. Lack of skill. But yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that. I remember that part of the conversation. But yeah, I don't think it's a matter of skill. I think it's a matter of I think it's more of an experience than skill, right? It's like when you go through, like, the reason why I don't think like Dunk is entirely wrong about the opinion that he's presenting is because, you know, he's been through a million fucking races on a very competitive level, and he knows what it means to be on a server with bad performance versus on a server with good performance, and how that affects what kind of lines you can take. So I understand where that's coming from, and sometimes it may seem like desync to a person who does not have that experience, where in fact it's just you hit something, just the server took ages to realize it. So that's where he's coming from. It's not about the lack of skill, it's just the lack of awareness and experience. But at the same time, in my experience, it's all RNG regardless of skill or how safe you perform. RNG is a factor. I'm not saying I don't think it's all about RNG, but RNG definitely is a factor. I think any time that you get anywhere near an object, you have to roll the dice and then add the server stability factor to it. If you get a good roll and it's a shit server, you're probably safe anyways because you got a good roll. But if you get a bad roll on a shit server, then you're screwed. You know? So risk aversion management experience, hard to put my finger on what I'm trying to imply. The risk aversion management comes from experience. Experience is the underlying factor of it all. Not even talking about being near objects. I mean, okay, from a ground vehicle perspective, the ground is a constant object, right? So in that regard, when it comes to ground racing, you're literally every meter that you're moving, you're rolling the dice. So from that part, I like 100%. Ground vehicle racing is just a constant roll of the dice. But with ship racing, I don't think I've ever been in the case where I'm flying in an open space, nothing next to me, and just randomly combust. Like, the only time that happened was during Mountains of Mayhem, when we were entering, when I was quantuming in and entering atmosphere. As soon as I leave quantum, I was blowing up.
Well, that was a very strange bug for you.
Yeah, that was a stupid bug. After things go wrong, you can only take a look at what you can do in the future. Yeah. My problem with that perspective is that you can't change RNG, but you can change what you do.
He is slightly right.
But for example, a lot of people, right, were saying that they're dying smack dab in the middle of Providence, for example, right? Like dead center in Providence. Now, you can argue maybe they're flying too low and they hit a crate, or maybe they were flying too low and they hit they hit one of the antennas on the crates, because some of those crates have some really tiny antennas and you don't see them until you're really close to them, right? So there are things that you could argue that they probably hit something but didn't realize. But at the same time, if you're flying straight in the middle of Providence and suddenly you blow up, how can you know if that was risky or desync? Because at the end of the day, the track requires you to go through Providence. So how safe is safe when desing is a factor. Almost every desync crash I've seen the pilot cut it close before dying with platform. Yeah, 100%. There were a lot of people who were cutting it close and not dying. So at the end of the day, that's the RNG factor, right? I would like to see their perspectives of the crashes when they happen for 24 hours and getting data on how often you can call it straight up thick air. I was practicing with Herbin, we both died near nothing. Yeah, and I believe that, to be honest, because there were quite a few occasions where the server was just not up for it. All right, and those are all the bikes covered, I think. Those are all the bikes covered. Let's go. Now I just need to do some math off stream, but for now, totally agree with you that it can happen mid nothing, but sometimes it's catching up to you after a close cut. Yeah. No, I mean, if you're being reckless, then you're just playing with fire at the time. But you can play with fire and not get burnt. It's just how badly do you play with that fire? Well, let me just bring up live split and we can do some are we gonna be doing some runs for Spectra?
Yeah, we can. I was just trying to get used to this line, which I keep on wiggling my way through. Like a majestic snake.
A majestic snake.
Yes.
I do know that Ace and Astria both had crashes in the middle of nowhere in the straits between platforms. Shit just gonna happen sometimes. Don't know how much safer they could make those lines. Yeah, I mean,
Systems active.
again,
Systems.
sometimes you just can't help it. But sometimes you say that you can change what you do in the future. What can I in the future? Yeah, I mean, sometimes RNG is just RNG. It's the reality of it, right? I mean, we can argue that you can be you can be super safe and still get screwed over, right? And again, I will bring this argument a million times over. Sometimes thinking that you want to play safe actually ends up causing you more issues.
So, where are you?
Right in front of you.
I don't know if you're the Nox or the X1.
Nox, sorry. The
Alright.
Nox should have my name on it.
Ah, now it does. Okay, it didn't have it first.
Are we gonna race or are we gonna time trial?
You tell me.
I mean, I guess we could race and time trial, right?
Yeah, we could do both. Both sounds good.
Let me just double check my my instant replay should be saving 7 minutes. It is saving 7 minutes. Great.
Remind me, are we gonna start this as a moving start or a standing start?
Yeah, running start.
Oh, we're gonna have a running start, okay.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Shit. And we're off. Alright, this turn is a turn that I would really love to be able to cut some time on.
I haven't truly found the right way of doing that turn yet either.
Let's see if this is. I don't think it is. Way too quiet here. Nope. Oh well, commit to it and see what happens.
Commit.
Right here. Ah shit. I'll get to that in a sec.
What happened?
Nothing, just cheap viewer links again.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take care of it. Never mind, I'm about to die. I'll take care of it now. Man. I love popping the band hammer.
Gave you the power.
I have the power to ban people, but only guilty people. Guilty of committing
Oh, I'm gonna black out here. Did I? Yep, I blacked
you?
out.
Damn.
Probably cut the corner there. My life split is not having a good time right now.
Why? What's going on?
Keeps glitching, not glitching, like freezing out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I lost a bunch of time there.
A little blackout.
22.
Still a good practice run though.
Yep. Alright, so let me try and catch up with chat here. What's been happening? Not denying that it happens for nothing. I do agree that taking wider approaches and being dead center of the platforms will help. But if the server loses you on the approach to the platform, it doesn't really matter what you did. Say flying, because the server will just assume you kept flying on the trajectory it last had you. Yeah, that's I agree with. Because the server will just assume you kept flying on the saying that probably 50-50 the pilot took a too aggressive line. Not talking about Crux Cup, it happens all the time during practices in most matches, however long it will take for the server to catch up with the client. It just happens and it can happen to you. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the long and short of it, right? Shit happens and it can happen to you.
Man, I'm doing a corner roll
Definitely
now.
it doesn't happen all the time in my experience. It's only poor desync patches or poor server days. Yeah, I mean, this is not an issue that happens for every race.
Hey, don't
That's
forget, you
last-
guys have been flying for 24 hours here. You guys only had, how much, 4 crashes?
3.
And maybe
we only
2
had
of-
3 crashes in the whole night, so like we're the lucky few, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and I genuinely would not just put that down to mitigation, right? Because again, there were people who were not mitigating and were still not getting crashes. Like I mean, I'm not a betting man, right? But I can bet you that Playing Fox was taking way tighter lines than I was taking, and he did not have these issues.
And I can also tell you that there were probably other racers who were taking very safe lines and still managed to die.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's just luck. Not at all, dude. I know we did the
no, not at
practice
all.
and we catered for a lot of different scenarios. We planned for a lot of different lines. It was one of our main things. So I'm not saying we just drove our time trial lines and got lucky. But I'm saying that there are people who drove riskier than us and did not get affected. And there are people who flew safer than us and got affected. You know? So it's not always about the mitigation. You gotta look at each individual crash, to be honest. Exactly, yeah, you do. 100% you do. And which is why I'm saying you can't just assume that everyone made the mistake. The same way you can't assume that, you know, every single crash can be avoided by taking wide turns. You can't just assume that nobody was taking wide turns. Not saying to do nothing, but can't say do better in the future when you are already doing your best to be safe. Having a hard time believing that teams flew safer but just crashed. I mean, I am not saying that all the crashes were desync. I don't believe that for a second.
Maybe like 20% of the crashes were desync issues. The others
Maybe
were all
not
just
even
complete.
20%. I mean, let's
Think even
be
that.
completely honest. Objectively speaking, Sanguis Luna is probably the sweatiest of racing of the racing teams that was on the grid, right? Second was maybe Black Star, but I still don't think Black Star were as sweaty as we were. Like, objectively speaking, I'm not saying that as a member of Sanguis Luna. I think Sanguis Luna put in the time and effort from a professional racing perspective. A lot of people came in there with, like, by a lot of people, I mean, like, some of the lower, you know, like, people who came 7, 8, 9, 10, for example, or 8, 9, 10, whatever. They came in with like, this is a really interesting experience that the community is, the racing community is making, and I would like to be a part of it, right? Like, Red Legion racing team and the test squadron, you don't really see them participating in races, right? So to them, this was probably more of a social event whilst trying out a different game loop. So you can't expect them to know what the safe line is. You can't expect them to know how to mitigate certain things. So yeah, most of the crashes were probably due to mistakes. I mean, even when you got to see the point of view from somebody like hell, even Niku, right? From Niku from CIG, or even Red Monster when he was streaming his point of view, there was a lot of wobbling in the lines. They're not smooth pilots because this is not what they do. This is not what they train. So there is an element of skill issue involved there. But when you combine that with bad server performance, then a lot of mistakes plus bad server performance, and it resulted in a lot of crashes, right? Now, we, from the entirety of our 24 hours, only crashed 3 times. And I believe one of them was actually a collision, not even an accident. The only desync deaths we had was Fresh in the first, in the opening stint, which was on an absolutely disgusting server, by the way. So the fact that we only had 1 desync crash was a godsend, and me on the last 20 minutes. So the jelly crash was a collision. Like, we had smooth flying, which helped a lot. We weren't wobbling around. The way we took turns was very calculated, very precise, and, you know, with direction. Like, I know that this is the angle that I want to end with. I'm just going to prepare myself, do one single pitch, and I'm already on target. I'm not wobbling, I'm not constantly rolling, I'm not swerving around. There were a lot of people who flew like that. So I'm not saying that they were only dying because of desync. There was an element of lack of pilot control, right? So, but combine that with bad servers, and you can argue one was desync, one was bad pilot control, and again, it could just be bad pilot control, but the server took forever to realize it, and then it would give the illusion of desync, because if you took a bad turn at the very start, and then 10 seconds later the server realized, but you were in hard air, your brain is immediately going to say, oh, I died in hard air. Now, I died in hard air, but clearly something triggered the soft death. What? I don't know. You think it's the antenna. It could be the antenna. I think it's maybe one of the cylinders, because my exit really brought me close to the cylinders, and maybe the server thought I kept going in that direction instead of pitching. I don't know, but you know, the server realized like 3 or 4 seconds later. Like I was already two or three struts into Milford when I exploded. So it's desync, but where was the mistake? Because desync deaths, I don't think desync deaths are just hard air. I think it's the server thinks you've done something. You might not have done it, but the server thinks you've done something, and it calculates it later. Yeah, server said I choose you, Jackatin, but I personally, whoopsies, I stayed inactive for way too long. I personally don't think that I hit something, but I can't deny that the server thought I did. So my only question is what? Now Dirk thinks that, well, saying that the antenna was the dangerous line, and it could have been a dangerous line. I genuinely think that there was more than enough space. Like if I were to go in there in third person, you could probably fit another 2 razors in that line. Don't know what part it was? What do you mean don't know what part it was? I was murdered? Yeah, you were, Jelly. Like, yeah, yours was just straight up collision. There was nothing else about it, right? Very first step. Oh, wait, no, that was just stream elements. It's not just the servers that can cause desync. Client ping to the server also doesn't help. Yeah, it's true. Like, the turn was too close to obstacles, but that's whatever. Yeah, I mean, a lot of factors could be there, right? Desync. I can understand how you feel about that one, Jacko. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not mad about it because, again, there was no loss, right? I died at the entrance of Milford, and Fresh was standing by at the exit of Milford. So there was literally no time loss. By the time we reported the driver swap and Fresh left, the time difference kind of made up for itself. And again, from my entire lapse, that was the only turn where I was cutting it close, you could say. Because all the other turns were like super wide exits, right? No. So I need full power to engines. Swap over my yaw inputs. Go. Are you still in here racing, dude?
Yep. Trying to fix one city line. Keep on losing too much speed.
If I was awake and I saw the line, I would have said it's too tight. Yeah, okay. And at that point, I would have fixed it then. I was not streaming my POV at the time, though, so at least I don't think I was. I was streaming it at one point. I don't think at that point in particular I was streaming it.
No, I don't think you were at that point, because I believe you turned on the stream afterwards when you were soft-death'd just to show us what your ship looked like.
Oh yeah, but that's just for the memes.
Yeah.
Be leaning that much into the turns.
I really need to disable A and D. As soon as you just tap it, you lose control.
Yeah, you lose so much speed.
It's not just speed, you even start to drift a lot more just
Yep.
by tapping it. Which is insane.
pulling so many G's here. What the hell?
Yeah, I noticed just slightly moving the ship doubles your Gs, but...
Doing Spectrocean? I am indeed. Sorry, dude, I cut you off there.
No, it's cool, it's cool. I was just saying that, like, even nudging your bike a bit to the side just doubles your Gs.
Yep. There. All right. A nice, relaxing sprint down the end. Did lose time somewhere. Or exactly where I lost time, but yeah.
Keep on losing speed on that corner. Whatever.
Turn. Very good turn. Damn. Interesting. No way to take that line. We need some music playing in the background though after this upload. This turn. I need to find the good turn-in point for this.
Which point is this?
The first chicane area.
Still experimenting with a lot of my turns and lines.
Taking too long to get back up to top speed here. Fuck! Oof.
I need to know how Jelly gets such good times.
By being jelly. You jelly, bro. Gotta get back to work. Alright, thank you so much for coming by, Dirk. Thank you for the resub. And don't sweat the combos, by the way. These. Oh shit! Yeah, that's invalid. Got that turn too tight. Ended up crossing in the inside of a tree. Took the time, anyways. Fuck it.
Wrong direction.
Genuinely, could people send me clips of the hard their deaths? I wouldn't mind doing a little investigation and research. As long as you promise to to look at it objectively, right? Don't go in with the mindset thinking that this person probably made a mistake, because then you'll be looking for the mistakes.
I mean, the server thought he did a mistake. And I blacked out. And I died. Ah! I had
Ah.
such a good run.
$640.99. Unfortunately, invalid. I'm gonna save it anyways.
I must get tighter corners. Oh hi. Oh come on! I didn't do that wrong. You calculated it wrong.
Wrong
Stupid
direction.
game.
Are you afraid that people are gonna say that you won because of luck or something? No, I genuinely don't think it's that at all, Smithy. I don't think that that's anywhere near
Nah,
what's going on here. I think it's more of the fact that. Oh shit! Sorry, did I just completely cut in front of you?
No, I think we just coincidentally came very close to each other.
Oh okay. Oh, you're resetting a lap. Okay.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, what all of this is coming from is just a desire for people to understand where they made a mistake instead of just defaulting to blaming the server. Like, because I'm sure he's right in the sense that there are some crashes that were straight up mistakes and not desync, and people just immediately assume desync, and that probably did happen. I'm not saying everyone did that. I also am giving the benefit of the doubt because I've experienced it myself. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt that some people just experienced hard air, you know? It could have been anything. I mean, again, Fresh died to hard air in the first M50 run, and I died to hard air in that Razor crash, right? Now, I also believe that I might have collided with something that the server only realized later, or my line was my line was risky, but I did the line fine, but the server thought I kept going straight rather than turn, so it said, "Oh, you died." So, like I just want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt because at the end of the day, I wasn't there in their seat, right? So, but at the same time, I find it insanely hard to believe that everyone was dying to desync. So
Even
like
if
it's kind of like there's two sides to this coin, right? Sorry, dude, go
it's
ahead.
still gonna be a very small percentage that died to desync. We're still not like even. I highly doubt it's above 25%.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do believe that there were desync deaths. 100% there were desync deaths. But I don't think all of the deaths that were called as desync were actually desync deaths. They could have been delayed deaths caused by desync, but still stemming from a mistake. But we'll never know, right? Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to give you like pity points or anything for dying to desync deaths. If you crashed, you crashed. You lost your lap. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, right?
You can always ask XGR to give us a log of who crashed where, why, and how, and just check the recordings if they had it. But that requires a lot of time.
For me, hard there is extreme desync or something the server couldn't calculate due positional timeout. Yeah, 100%. That is exactly. It's one or the other. There's literally nothing else to it. Like you don't just crash into hard air unless there's an invisible collision somewhere, you know? The server thinks you're doing something you're not actually doing, and then it's gives you the result of what the server thought it was doing, not what you are actually doing.
I mean, this is client side, server side kind of thing.
Yeah. 100% there were plenty of crashes that were not desync. I don't think there's an epidemic of folks who are claiming desync caused all their crashes. Yeah. I'm not saying there is. Honestly, I'm pretty sure by this point, people are just like, okay, the results of 24 hours are what they are. It was fun. Let's move on. You know, I don't think people who did not come in the top 3 are whinging about it in their respective orgs or to somebody. I genuinely don't think there is that kind of negative energy going around here where people are whining that they crashed too much or they got super unlucky because of all the desync or stuff like that. I genuinely don't think that's happening anywhere, honestly. Like, I'm not even mad about my death because, again, it had no negative effect. It just, the only negative effect that came out of it is that I wanted to close off the run for the team because I had to sacrifice time from the M50 because of the red flags and the timer kept going. So we kind of all collectively agreed, I say all, the 3 people who are online, which was me, Fresh, and Gerbo at the time, we were like, you know what, you want to close it off? By all means, finish your 2-hour stint. Fresh will jump in for an hour so you get a cooldown timer, and then jump for the last hour and close it off for the team. You know, because I was there a lot, I was doing a lot of the engineering work and stuff like that when Dirk wasn't there while he was napping or resting, whatever. So it was more of a, you know, a team decision. We had a good gap, confidence was high, you know, the vibes were good, and I was just having fun with it. So I'm not mad about what happened because at the end of the day, it didn't really have any effect. Gerbo and I tested the invisible bug. All it is positional desync. When he was invisible to be and board and left my ship at several kilometers away. Hold up, I need to reread that, dude. Given all it is positional desync. Okay, I got to that point. When he was invisible to be and board, and left my ship. Head several kilometers away. He was invisible to me, okay. Board and left my ship, head several. I'm still trying to understand. Oh, I get you. Okay, he was several kilometers away, but he was invisible to you. Okay. As per closer from my understanding, hard there was the server disagreeing with your client on where you were going. Yeah, 100%. And I genuinely think that my crash was also caused because of that, right? I think the server thought I kept going straight into the top of the Milford platform rather than having turned in. I don't think the issue was me hitting the antenna, genuinely. Like, you know, I'm gonna exit the menu real quick, dude. I'll be there in a sec, because there's a million tracks with that kind of platform, right? So let me just bust out a razor real quick. Oh fuck! I meant to choose a map.
Now you get icebreaker.
I know, right, dude? I was thinking the exact same thing.
I haven't seen
I get
that map in
icebreaker when I
18
don't
years.
want to go to icebreaker, dude. It's so sad.
This is BS. I love that map.
Get in there, Lewis. Let's just check what the gaps are, right?
3, 2.
Okay, so oh wait, oh shit. Okay. So I think this is a very good representation here. I think this is pretty close, right? Let me just turn on gravity compensation. Yeah, this is actually almost like, identical to the line that I was taking. So I was coming in kind of like this. You cannot be telling me that this is too close, dude. Like, it looks close. Like, dude. This is not close. This is nowhere fucking near the wall. The sense of scale inside the cockpit is so fucked. This is nowhere near the damn thing, dude.
You want me to be honest with you? Probably your desync that did not come from the pillar or the beam. Probably the game thought you still kept on heading in a straight line.
Yes, the
and
game
but
thought
you died.
I was heading towards this. This
the-
is what I
No,
think
no,
the
not
game
even.
thought I was doing.
Not even. Probably just assumed you went in a straight line because you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
disconnected from the server for a
No,
bit.
no, 100%.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
think...
yes, yeah, from that, yeah, fair. Because there's a 3-second delay from what I
Oh,
see.
yeah,
and
yeah,
what
fair
you
enough,
see.
fair enough.
Sorry. Yeah, probably that's what happened. The game thought you
I've been
kept on
listening a
going
little
straight
bit, by the
through.
way. We're not saying anything bad against you.
No, I know.
I am experimenting with the line, though.
But yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with what Derek said. I mean,
No,
there
I'm not
is
100. I'm not
certain
disagreeing,
risk.
but I'm also not fully agreeing. There's a difference there. But like
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
the sense of scale in the
Oh.
cockpit is fucked because the actual amount of space that you have here is insane. You can fit 3 razors side by side if you were careful enough.
Hey, listen, for all we know, because obviously we don't have access to the servers, for all we know, the server from earlier on thought you were still going in a straight line, and you did actually hit the beam that Derek is pointing out, but then again, it still
Oh, it
falls
could
down
be.
to-
Oh, you're saying it could be that the server, the desync hit before I started the turn. Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
actually could be the case as well. Yeah, that could
So
be the
like,
case
like
as well.
unless we go off the CIG and tell him, listen, give us the run. Where did Jocko hit here? And
Yep.
like, oh yeah, he just kept on going straight here. We have no idea because we have your recording and then we would have their data.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can fit a Polaris in there, dude. Exactly, dude. No joke.
Wait,
If
can you?
anybody, yeah, a Polaris definitely
That
fits
thing's
in there.
huge.
Dude, you were fitting like 3 moles in there.
Oh yeah, fair. The mole fits in quite nice.
I mean, if anybody, for anyone who was telling me how wide you were taking your turns, my response to them has been, you can literally fit a Polaris between me and the wall. That's how much space I was leaving between my exits.
I forgot, was I?
I do think it's hubris to say that luck had no factor in your team not experiencing much desync issues, as there isn't really a hard counter for it. You can do your best to mitigate it, but nothing is 100% effective. It's not like pulling out.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
point it
I
out
am
to
not going to say that luck isn't a factor. Luck is a factor everywhere, no matter what you do. Luck is a factor. Luck is a factor even in Formula 1. Luck is a factor, right? If your engine decides to blow up, your engine decides to blow up. What's the mitigation for it? Better engineering. But errors are going to exist. Like, there is luck everywhere, right? There's luck with what kind of, safety car timings you got. There's luck with, that guy crashed just as soon as I got out of the pits and I got screwed by the virtual safety car. Luck is a factor everywhere.
I mean, luck
Luck is a
literally
factor,
comes
but
down
it did
to
not factor into our win, or else we wouldn't have won by the margin that we did. No, I am not saying luck is the reason we won. 100% that is not
No.
the case.
You guys put in really good trading.
I do believe every single one of us had a really good performance. I'm not saying luck is a factor, like luck is the reason we won. 100% not. But I genuinely do believe that there were situations where if desync wanted to be a bitch, we could have hit hard air. Because at the end of the day, okay, my entry into Milford was risky, but Milford had fucking tens of people in there, and it was very easy to desync through Milford, right? So from 24 whole hours of passing through Milford, 24 whole hours passing through Milford, we never desynced once, right? Except for my desync at the end. But ignore that, we never desynced
Was it-
once. Is it because
was it
we were
push?
running such a safe line? yes, we were running a safe line. We were trying to keep to the middle ground, not too high, not too low. All we can do is look at the crash and say, how could we avoid it? Yes, I 100% agree. I 100% agree, and I do that all the time, which is why I record my runs. I don't record my runs just to have, you know, I mean, it's actually a two thing. I record my runs just to have a memorabilia of the race, but I also record my runs just so I can look back at it and say, okay, what could I have done differently? I think your crash was avoidable. It might have been. It might have been. If I had just entered it as if I was taking a hot lap by going on the other side of Milford and cutting it in a straight line, I would have, sure. But I did not feel at the time, I'm saying my judgment at the time, I did not feel like I need to take such a wide entry. I did not feel like I needed to go tighter either. I felt like that was the sweet spot, that I had the space, and I had a clean exit that entered in a safe enough area of Milford.
Too tight.
You don't need to justify your win, you were just better. No, we're not trying to justify the win. I don't think, Jacko, you took a terrible line and you should feel terrible. I mean, I'm probably going to go cry myself to sleep tonight, okay? But I'm trying to be as powerful as I can right now because I'm on camera. The VOD is going to be recorded forever. I am just trying to be as strong as I possibly can, okay?
You're a strong, independent woman, don't worry.
Strong, independent woman, and I don't need no. But yeah, like, this is something that we always do, right? We always look back at our races, win or lose. We always look back at our races and see what could I have done better. Because at the end of the day, no matter how good your performance, there is probably somewhere where you can improve. Unless you're Fresh. Fresh never needs to improve because he's already at the top of his game. Kidding.
Fresh usually just improves his own time just by
Fresh
doing
just improves just by existing. Yeah, but Fresh is
Fresh is scary.
Is a monster. I mean, he definitely puts in the time. So like, there's no luck involved. Fresh is just super talented and he puts in the time. So he deserves to be the best. Hey, Playing Fox, how you doing, my dude? Make sure to get a hug from your wife before you go to sleep. Yes, I will definitely. I mean, if she's still awake by the time I go to sleep. My big takeaway from the 24-hour was that I should have gone to sleep. I mean, that is a fair. Oh, shouldn't have gone to sleep.
Yeah, I see. I don't know why people weren't going to sleep. I know it was a very exciting event. I was enjoying myself there, being with everyone's company, but we had a very large team to time manage our shifts.
I mean, I think the majority of people had the 6 people though. So, but we had the thing that we did not want to miss a thing, so we just kind of kept sticking around for a long time. But at some point or another, I mean, I wanted to spend some time with my wife before heading to sleep, so I left the race at like 8:30 p.m. my time, and then had dinner, watched the movie, and then I went to sleep. But I only slept for like 5 hours because of the damn daylight savings. I actually had some decent sleep overall. Dude, you almost missed the checkered flag. Was the reason you joined because I called you? Because we were pinging you and you weren't really answering, so I think had I not called you, you might have missed it.
I'm not sure if you had the timer. Maybe we had the timer 30 minutes before.
Maybe. I think for me the lesson is to change the mindset next time we are in a position of poor server conditions and that type of lead. Yeah.
I mean, don't forget, we race, we practice, and we do mistakes, but then we just improve.
Yeah, and to be honest, my last 2 days of practicing for it was finding different lines just so I can prepare myself for different conditions. So I had lines going, I didn't hear my timer 2 and slept way longer than I meant to. No, I woke up an hour before my alarm.
I set my alarm for the next day of the day.
And I ended up joining the server 2 hours before I needed to. But at that point I was like, fuck it, I'm awake, might as well just go and log in again. Just mitigating all the I was getting so scared you weren't gonna make it for your stint. The lesson I personally take is if you had 4 pirates crash that quick after one another,
At
We
one
weren't
point
practiced
we
enough or
did,
didn't take enough safe lines.
but we weren't crashing because we were on the track. We just had an incident with our extra ships.
Yeah, I mean, when Jelly had the accident and then Liquid went too high up with his birds and then he fell onto me and like that's just. I mean, the only way you could say that could have been avoided is if, I guess, Liquid didn't vert up as hard, right? But
I don't think he did go up
I
as far.
I
think
don't think he did either, to be honest. But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. He verted up. He crashed into the beams above him, and the ship fell on me and flipped me up because I was verting up. When I saw him crash, I started verting up, but his ship fell onto me and flipped me over. So, oh my god, that is so bad. Resetting.
Yeah.
That was desync on the tame. By the time your client saw the door was open, the tram was on its way out. You should have hard countered. Oh no. Guys, let's not get toxic, okay? Let's not get toxic. Totally all my team's fault. I wouldn't have made it without you guys calling me. Yeah, you slept so fucking hard. To be honest, my entries to Milford were just full send and hope for the best. Yeah, that is exactly what I mean. And how many times did you crash by desync, DJ? Just as a metric, right? Just so we have a general gauge. I was sitting there waiting for someone to take off, then I see Fresh hauling gas across the platform to get into a ship. When I woke up and saw that it was light outside, I had a heart attack too. Damn daylight savings.
It was only 30 minutes before checkered flag, so he was technically still safe.
I crashed twice but did not die. You soft death then? So it's like, so it was like me then.
You're like me, for real, for real.
For real, for real.
I'm sorry, every time someone
Fresh
says
wasn't
it's
supposed to
like
do that P72 stint. No, I was, so the P72 stints was Jelly was primary, Liquid was secondary, I was third man. But Fresh just so happened to be there at the time as well, and we just got lucky that there was an extra P72 there. So that was, I mean, it was good that we stuck around because I was third man at the time, and we got unlucky that as soon as I saw Liquid crash and I went to lift off, his ship fell on mine. That would have been crazy if you didn't. It would have been devastating if we didn't, because actually, no.
We would
To
have
be fair,
lost. No, we would have lost 3 places because the server was trash. That server was bad.
but I did not blow up. I only flipped upside down.
I don't know if I had a spare P72 on the track at that time. I don't recall.
Yeah, the P72 that Fresh was in was the one that you brought.
Was it? I forgot.
Because Fresh had just come in from his M50 stint, no? And he stayed there, and you came in with the P72. I believe that's how it was. But yeah, like,
I
that was probably my, or it could be. Yeah.
I know
There was an extra P72 there because I remember Liquid coming in and he crashed his P72 early, and we had one wreck, so we had somebody else bring off another one. I got off just before that happened. Yeah. I'm not being toxic. I'm being funny. Learn my humor. Yeah. I'm just saying let's not evolve that conversation. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not feeling toxicity. I'm just preventing it from happening.
Bully Jocko,
Mitigating.
Bully him. Bully him.
Bully me. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think we would have lost that much because my P72 did not explode. It's just when I lifted off, Liquid's ship was coming down from the beams and it hit my wings and flipped me upside down. So by the time I actually came to, Fresh had just left. So Fresh left like half a second to a second before me, because I was literally about to push the throttle to leave, but he had just left. I did not soft death. One time I lost the wing, flew the rest of the lap and landed. The second time I spinned because of a collision on the P72 nose, but took no damage. Okay. I still thought it was funny that my team got bombed by the Russians. Fuck.
When you put it that way.
Seriously, when you put it that way.
I still don't know till this day who killed our what warship was it? Was it the Razors? They knocked out two of our Razors P-72s just because they were there. They were parked. And
Wait,
I
what?
have no idea. At one point we had two spare ships, right? And
Mhm.
Fresh was in one of them. I remember him saying, "Oh, I died." And I'm looking at him, and he's still there. And eventually he just dies, and the ships just blow up a few seconds later. I forgot who crashed a few seconds before that.
I think it's when somebody crashed a 350R. I think that's actually one of the guys from the Russian fleet. Actually, he crashed the 350R on the exit of Milford, and it fell on one of our ships.
I think it knocked out both our spare ships.
Oof.
Yeah, we had no spare ships on the track for I think 15 minutes.
Someone hit our platform, like straight up hit our platform. I don't remember this. Was it while I was out in the air? Because I
Not
don't
sure
remember
who was
this.
flying.
We had
It could
one
have been
spare.
that you went to.
Maybe it
hang
could
out
be
with
when I
them.
left, because you stuck around just a little bit longer right after that.
Yeah, I say the 2 hours or an hour longer.
I landed on Frontier Strut twice. What, for pit stops?
Wait, did you?
Thunder crashed the 350R into our pit lane and soft deathbed our entire reserve of ships. Dude, I remember you reporting that. See, that's just unlucky. There's no mitigating that. That's just unlucky. Somebody hit the crane above our pit. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm referring to. With the 350R, right? I believe it was a 350R at the time. Yeah, after that happened to spread out our spares along the strut. Yeah. You can mitigate that by spreading out the spares. Yeah, yeah. But, you know, we only spread out the spares after it happened, right? So it's things that you learned by experience. Someone, because we were the only team curling. Shame on the other teams.
Oh yeah, there was curling as well. That was
I was at the concert. I don't know what happened, to be honest, lol, although I think we were able to recover pretty quick. I don't remember how long the recovery would have took. The only ones that I remember is that I think both Test and Omega were two teams that at one point or another you had all of your drivers crashed out.
I thought it was XGR.
Was there XGR as well?
Who was Steve CC with?
Steve CC was with XGR, yeah.
I believe XGR at one point also lost all their pilots and had no pilots on track.
Oh damn.
There was issues with the lift and the ship elevator.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Not saying Omega should have known to spread out, but it's an experience to learn from. Yeah, exactly. You know, like now we have the knowledge of this kind of shit can happen and can cause collisions. So for future, spread your reserves out thin, right? Again, experience is everything, right? Right before the first red flag, we had that too. Really? So here's the question. You cause damage. Does it slow me down?
That is true. I don't think it does.
It doesn't slow you down. Alright, let's go. Let's try an actual lap.
Hang on.
Just after we left, we had some stuff happen and nobody could call ships or get out of trams.
Yeah, the first two servers were kind of messed up.
I'll go right here.
Hi. I think we're gonna. Okay.
I'm gonna
We're good.
Where you at, boy? There you are.
Right behind you. I gave you some space. But only a bit.
Oh, that's so slow.
Yeah, I fucked that turn up as well.
Can't see the tree. Where is it? There it is.
You take it very quiet.
I gotta play the Apex here. Oh, I can't see. Damn.
And this is where I fuck it up. Yeah, I lost 300 on you, 500. Jesus,
so
I
much
lost a
speed
lot
here.
on you there.
Yeah, that's a very...
Oh, I
That's a
lost 700 on you
very
there.
risky.
Jesus. I need to find that line. Yeah, at least I managed to do that turn. And I got it there. No, fuck.
Oh no. Hey,
I
you
need to
gave me
stop
3
taking
points.
that. Oh yeah, because I rammed you. I have to do it again.
Alright.
Keep
Just
on
after
going,
we
going,
left, we
going.
had some stuff happen and nobody could call ships or get out of the trams. 30 minutes with nothing on track. Oof. Should I give Spectre Ocean a go? You should, dude. It's such a fun track.
Yeah, this track is a very well made track. I'll give it to Echo. She knows how to make some good buggy tracks. Or hover bike tracks.
Man, I still lost a bunch of time. $322, that's like 3 seconds slower. What I normally get. How did I lose the time?
Oof. Oh no. All planned.
I think I have to learn the track too at some point. Everyone, get in here!
Get in here. This world only has 16 minutes left, by the way.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just wish it was a bit shorter. It would be less intimidating for normies. Dude,
No, this track is beautiful. It
it's
should not
very
be.
easy to learn. Honestly, once you get the landmarks, it's very easy to learn.
It's
What's
a very
intimidating?
beautiful
It's a 3-minute track, and to be honest, there is a short version of it. We just figured that there's no point in having it.
To be fair, the 3 minutes, like imagine 2 of those minutes you're just flying straights, right? You're just flying a bunch of water. There's nothing.
Yeah. So basically, in the short version, you just skip this part, right? The short version, you don't go through these sets of trees. You just cut straight to this part, actually, here. Then from here, you don't go through the weave, you just basically go around this bend. Not doubting you, there are just tons of people who never were able or are willing. Yep.
I mean, really, try it before you cross it out.
I mean, I
right?
can show you the short version of the track, but it's just it's been decided that it will not be used for events because it's just this version of the track is just so good that might as well just use this as the baseline. find that spot. Okay.
I still lost so much speed.
They had the AC checkpoints to follow. Yeah, I get what you mean.
15%.
And once you realize what the landmarks are and what the minimum line is, you kind of find it quite easily.
Not saying I have any problem with the length. Is legit just the average SC player I'm referring to. No, I 100% agree with you. I'm just saying I'm willing to show you the short version of the track just to show you the short version of the track, I guess. That track is too intimidating than the person who just doesn't want to learn to race. Yeah, that's true. I'll be honest, I prefer long form tracks. Ugh, disgusting. 644.
I mean, I used to, when I was playing Forza Horizon, for example, I would enjoy playing the really long tracks that wouldn't make you loop around. I forgot what they were called, like those grand marathons or something. I forgot. I really did, but they were very nice. Just go straight and go around.
So, this is the short version of the track.
How did I waste so much time?
So, just to give you a gauge, this is the track we're currently running, right? So you start off with start finish. You go around the island.
Oof.
Start at start finish. You go around the island. Can I zoom in? Yeah. Go around these trees here, past the pillar. Then this is where there's those two islands here. Then you go to the right hand side of this pillar. You zigzag around here. You go off to the big ass island here at the back. You go around it. You go between these two islands, between these two here. Then you go around that rock here. You go, this is where the bend is. Then you go through the weave section, blah 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 blah. The short version of the track, or let's say the beginner version of the track, is more like an oval ring, right? So from this checkpoint here, you don't go through, you basically just skip this island and you skip the weave. That's the only differences that it has, right? So after you do this chicane section here, you immediately go through the islands and go to the end here. Go around, and after you get to this island, instead of coming in and weaving through here like you would here, instead of doing the weave here, you basically just cut straight through, and then you basically just do this last part, right? Checkpoints 21 to 24 is now checkpoints 11 to 14, so that's you completely skipping out 10 checkpoints. It's a much simpler version of the track, but honestly, this is just more fun. This requires a lot more skill with the Grav bike than this does, because this, you're staying at max speed for the majority of the time, except for this turn here, and basically start finish, right? Everywhere else you're at max speed all the time, so it doesn't really offer a lot of overtaking opportunities and stuff like that, because if you don't take turns super well, you lose speed, or you know, the guy in front of you doesn't take turns well, you can catch up, right? So these turns here is where all the catch up and overtaking are gonna happen. So with this, you're constantly at max speed. It doesn't really provide the same kind of thrill. 24-hour race gave me a whole new love for that style of track. Simple tracks are deceptively complex. Yes, honestly, like, but simple tracks are not necessarily a long track. So what I'm saying is I prefer tracks with lap times of a minute and above, right? Okay, like a 6-minute lap time to me is just way too much, right? Because to find those little details, like for example, when I was speaking with Kelsar in preparation for the Daymar rally, like honestly, like hats off to you and to Shaknu and to all the other people and Herbie and stuff like that who actually learned Daymar's terrain to the pebble, that you know exactly where you need to go without needing a reference point. Like it's such an impressive feat to be able to learn a 5-hour run by heart, right? Like when you look at a 6-minute track, for instance, or a lap that requires 6 minutes, it takes a long time to find the most optimal line. Just because, you know, it takes a long time to find an optimal line of a 40-second lap or a 1-minute lap, but a 6-minute lap just makes it even longer. But in my opinion, anywhere between 1 and 3-minute laps are perfect. Sometimes 3-minute laps might be a bit too long, but tracks like, for example, Genesis, 3-minute lap, very fun. I love Genesis. I think that's like a 2.5-minute lap, actually, right? Or something like that. The Tiza Towers, that's that Second Saber make. Also, I love that track. Very, very fun. And also, I think it's another 2.5-minute lap. So there are a lot of like 2-minute laps, or like 1 minute, like even Lorville 1 minute 10, I think, currently with the Razor. Ignore the P52. Like with the Razor, it's a 1 minute 9, 1 minute 10, somewhere around that range. Perfect. I love it. You get to spend time on the track. You know, the Snake Pit and Skyscraper to me are, you know, I love Snake Pit as a track layout, but I hate the fact that they're 30-second laps. It's just too short. But the addition of the pit stops and long-term strategy made it so fun for me, 100%, dude. I'm excited to see what engineering could potentially do, like with crafting and stuff like that. If we ever come to a point where, for example, your coolers start to wear out mid-race and you have to pit to replace your coolers or some shit, you know? Like, that would be so interesting. Or imagine, like, once we actually get the tire gameplay that Rich Towler wants to have, you know, with all the Cyclones having all of these different all the different tires for different conditions. Imagine there's actual tire wear and you do actually have to go pit to replace tires. That would be insane. But that is just such a niche thing that I doubt the tire thing is going to be happening anytime soon. But cooler replacement might be. It's something that Ansia does really well, is make tracks that are easy to learn, good directions, good signposts. As someone who was at one point daunted by a lot of the community tracks, the Ansia tracks were always the easiest to learn. I am inclined to agree, my dude. I think 24-hour brought a lot of the strategy that 1 hour loss with the fuel times this year. Yeah. Although, to be fair, I don't think fuel was an issue at all during the stints, right? I think hydration was a bigger issue than fuel was.
Hydration was an issue. Fuel wasn't running out.
Ignore the bug though. Like, if the bug didn't exist, would fuel had...
Yes, there was one time where Fresh was, I think, on the track for 2 hours straight or something like that, and he did say his fuel was about to empty out, and eventually it did. And he did get the warning, and he just kept on going.
But I don't think he was racing at the time, no? He was running engineer.
I believe he pitted, and he was taking the ship back. I forgot the exact details. I believe he was...
The only shit that could run out was the racer. Yeah. But, oh yeah, if you were to run the full 3 hours in a row, right? Yeah, I think at that point... it would... I think it just had enough fuel to go a 3-hour stint. Fuel wasn't an issue at 24 hours because the fuel gauge was just for show. Yeah, like, I'm saying, had there not been a fuel bug, do you think people do you think people would have pit more often for stops?
Probably. I think they would have.
Also, by the way, guys, just small side note: is the stream stuttering at all? Because on the occasion I'm looking at Twitch, and on my side it's stuttering, but it could be because I don't have priority on it.
No.
On OBS it seems to be running fine. I just want to double check that it's running fine on Twitch.
For me, it's running fine.
Good. That's all that matters. IMO pits would have been close to the same. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, because I don't think that the fuel was that much of an issue that it would have caused more frequent pit stops. I think ships all had enough fuel in their tank that they would have been able to go without needing to pit. Not sure about the P-72 though, actually. That ship has a very tiny tank.
It is a snub.
Yeah. But with the 2 hour stints that we were doing, I think that would have been fine enough, right? For the P72. Run 2 hours, pit to swap, go refuel it, runs 2 hours, pit to swap, and that's it, right? I don't know why it's giving me my best time is 3:21. Right there. What?
Also, we should jump out of this.
Yeah, we should
metro.
change things, right? Yeah.
I don't want to be in the middle of a track
Let's-
that says mission complete or world, whatever.
There we go.
I'm gonna be in the menu.
Yep, same. In P72 practice, I was able to do 2.5 hours and only had to stop for character hydration. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, had we been running, you know, if the bug did not exist with the way that we ran the 2 hours swap, 2 hours swap, then it wouldn't have made a difference either there. So yeah. No stutter here, thank you. Looks fine, thank you.
Yeah, hydration was running out quicker than fuel was for sure. I'm sure about that one. I think at one point I was standing by for yeah, 3 hours because they had to restart that world. That save
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I had to drink at least 5 times.
Oh yeah,
I was
I was
positive.
getting this bug with the hydration. The bottles, I could not interact with them at all, so I constantly had to call over Astro and regen my hydration and food on the med bed. And when you do that, the hydration just still keeps ticking quick. You need to drink or eat for the hydration to actually settle down. So as
Oh, is
soon
that
as I
how that
was
works?
leaving the med bed, it was starting to tick down again. So
Yikes.
I agree, we had plans for 2 hour stints anyway, which would have only really been an issue with the Razor and M50. We were discussing making the stints an hour and a half for those before Zollner discovered that fuel gauges would lie. I was real bored at 1 hour Crux this year. I think Crux needs pits. Yeah, to be honest, I think just 1 hour with no pits, just 1 hour on the track, just did not have the same kind of effect as it did last year. I think the fact that last year it was a one stop if you were good with fuel management and a 2 stop if you weren't. I say fuel management like it's an actual science to it, right? But that's just track night. Yeah, pretty much. Just 1 hour is just track night. But there is technically a certain level of fuel management by using the altitude and getting more speed and stuff like that, right? The less time that you spend flying, the less fuel you're actually using. But I think even the boost strategy matters with fuel consumption, because when you boost, you burn fuel quicker, right? So the 1 hour felt short. Yeah, in fact, we were memeing that when we got to the last hour, we were like, welcome to Pro GP, right? Because at that point we had been running for 23 hours. That last hour just looked like such a small amount of time. Hydration mattered more than fuel, yep. Lens Nation would have been happy about his cruise being used so much. Yeah, I think the 1 hour needs to have, like, even if fuel isn't an issue, I think making some form of just ready up when you're ready, by the way, or can I just launch?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just launch, don't worry.
Making some form of mandatory pit stop, even if it's not for refueling or whatever, just having a mandatory pit stop would add an element of strategy. I mean, even just that would add the element of strategy, right? So
Didn't she have that? I mean, there was a limit of 3 hours on track for anyone, and then there was a cooldown of equal time.
not in Pro GP though. We're
Fair.
talking about the 1 hour version of Crux Cup.
Oh, yeah,
not the 24
fair,
hour.
fair,
The 24 hours pretty much it was a mandatory driver change, right? Because of the cooldown timer. But in the Pro GP, I don't like artificial mandatory limits like that. Yeah, that's the problem, that it's artificial, right? But like for example with Formula 1, they force you to change the tires and then it's up to you when you change the tires, right? It's not like the tires have to be changed. It's just the rule is you have to do at least one pit stop. Also, at the time of the last hour, CIG did a lot of stuff to the game and shards to stabilize our server. See, I felt the last hour was the worst part of the last half of, like, after the server reset on the P72. Well, I call the P72, it's our P72. So after the server reset on the second chassis, I felt like the servers looked okay. I mean, Dirk can give more info on how it felt like during the 350R. In F1, those tires wouldn't survive, right? It depends on the conditions. Some tires can go the whole race, and in fact, in some strategies, it's like make them last as long as we can, and then we'll just make a quick pit stop. That's what they want you to think. Yeah, I had zero desync issues. Yeah, I do think that after the first chassis swap, so like on the second chassis stint, the server performance was way better. And I felt like in the last hour, that's where we really started to feel degradation. So if you're saying that CIG came in and did in the last hour, then I think they actually made it worse in the last hour.
No, they definitely made it better after the second stint.
Yeah, definitely. After the server swap on the chassis, on the second chassis, then I don't think there was a need to interfere at any point, because it felt so smooth. It looked smooth from a spectator perspective, and when I went in to do my first stint of the Razor, it was super smooth. Like, I wasn't seeing people glitching around, I wasn't seeing people teleporting. But in the last hour I was.
Except for that one guy.
Like, you could even see it, like, when we came to do our swap for the last hour, you could immediately start telling that there was some degradation, because we were recording the driver swaps relatively smoothly, and when I told Lens to record ours, you know, when Fresh came into pit and I go in for that last hour, it desynced, right? You could see Fresh landing in, but you couldn't see me taking off, so there was desync there, like, on the last hour. But yeah,
It could have been also, it was prime time.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, at that point, everybody was saying that the Americans are waking up, you know? Like, the game was running smooth because it was at a time where not a lot of people would normally be online. But when it came to close, that's where the people start, you know, that's like prime time on a Sunday. Echo!
Echo's here. Oh my
Hello,
God.
hello, hello. BRB, take your time, Spiffy.
Okay.
You know, on the topic of pit stops, like, I don't know how you could add an artificial, you know, mandatory stop.
I think that would be nice once engineering comes in.
Yeah, I think with engineering, it will be like mandatory without, you know, even if fuel is not an issue, I'm pretty sure component wear will be. Like, racing ships should not be allowed to survive for a long period of time without needing maintenance. I mean, they should be fucking burning like crazy. It was about time you got the desync. My team had it for like 20 hours. Dude, I know, man. I felt so bad for you, man. Like, you were teleporting around so much. Let's go. Ah, yes, dancing bees emojis. Alright, let's just run a quick lap. Are you here, by the way?
Yeah, I forgot to time the second. Whatever. I just counted total. And divide it. I think I have a good time.
Echo, give Diplo the SVGs.
SVG.
Yeah, to make the achievements on SCR.GG.
Oh.
Echo's so busy. Can't even sleep.
That is true. Echo never sleeps. We have recording evidence now.
Yeah, actually we do. We have a full 27-hour live stream showing evidence that Echo doesn't sleep. Who's a machine? We have all been deceived. Ah, that's way too high. No. Breathe.
Never.
Nah. Oh,
No, I
right,
got
going
that
in a bit
scratch.
tight. Did not work out. Echo just uses glue solvent to drop to the sea. Jesus Christ.
Wait, what? Can I try this?
Systems on.
Do what must be done.
No, too wide. Fuck. Too tight, actually. No.
Australia's upside down. I just live on the ceiling. Ah, yes. Along with all those man-eating spiders.
And emus. Don't forget the emus. Weird flightless birds.
Gerrit, you told me, Oleg and Alina, how hard it is to cook an egg upside down. Echo is a big spider. Big egg-eating spider.
That just sounds terrifying. $6.51. I don't think. Yeah, that's slightly better. But no. Wait a minute. How did Echo make that tri effect? Oh my god.
Tri effect?
Select rainbow effect. Oh, I have to use a bit for this? I don't have this cool effect.
What cool effect? I don't think my my side chat is showing it. Look at it in a second.
Echo posted at the beginning when she joined in, let's go, and it had this nice colorful rainbow glowing
Oh,
effect.
it had the effect? Really?
Yeah.
Why don't I see it?
Because you ain't cool enough to see it. I'm a mod, and I get demoted to see it.
Not paying attention. I'm trying to find it on my thing. Why can't I
Pull it
see
up.
it? Oh shit, she also used Gigantify. Why isn't this listed here?
Wait, she used Gigantify as well?
Yeah, Gigantify on the emote. Wait, and the Let's Go has the effect as well? Oh my god.
It
Oh
only
shit, oh
cost
my god,
150
on screen celebration. None of these showed up. Oh no.
on it.
These bits. Echo, so many bits. I'm sorry, I missed all of these. I'm sneaking some coffee tea money for Jacko without him noticing. I need to set up my my alerts things to show more stuff. I'm sorry.
Wait, is that a cheeky smile? Oh, it's a cheeky Anya smile.
Thank you for the BDs, Echo. I'm sorry, I wasn't seeing these. I need to slap.
It's bigger. No, wait, there's a bigger version of this.
There's a bigger version. There's a bigger Gigantify Echo emote. Insane. By the way, Echo, if you wanted to run this track with a formation lap, I'm pretty sure you know this, but just have people hold down, strafe down while they're running, and their speed would be capped at 159. Like, you can't go higher than 159 if you hold down downstrafe. It's a very good formation to have. And 3, 2, 1, go and release.
Yeah, we discovered it while trying to break the bikes.
Yeah, to be honest, I was testing it to see what would happen if you would like hold down strafe while you turn, to see if it just gives you a bit more grip towards the thing. But like you turn a little tighter, but it obviously slows you down more, so not worth doing. But yeah, like if you hold down strafe, even if you boost, you won't go faster than 159. Alright. Let's try and improve. This new control scheme with the sticks on the bikes though, it's better for me. Just need to find the turning points.
I need consistency. We can't achieve that. Crazy echo. All them biddies. At least in this patch? What do you mean? At least in this patch you can hold on to the 159? Oh yeah, before they break it or change it.
I do that? Oh, damn. There's a specific angle in there that you can get just a little bit of lift and you can pass over the log on the next island. I managed to get it once, but I really want to try and get it again.
Will you really rely on something inconsistent like that?
I mean, it's only consistent until you get it right.
True.
Once you learn it, then like the bike-cord bug, right? If you still don't know how to do it, it's inconsistent. But once you learn it, it becomes faster. I am gonna keep trying it though.
I mean, if you manage to
logo submitted to Diplo, let's go. We had a heated debate about Crux Cup. She said that we only want to. Yeah. Causing chaos.
I mean, I'll be straight with you. If I was at work at this time and I was working, I would probably try and create chaos.
But you're always trying to create chaos.
Shh, don't tell them that. I'm not that crazy.
Yes, you're right, you're worse.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's too much air. Actually, is it? Oh yeah, it's too much air. Yep. To be honest, Diplo's logo for the racing in 24-hour slaps. Was it?
What is the Diplo logo anyway?
I forgot which. I'm being tagged in chat. What's happening?
You can do that.
Wait, you actually made a Valacar shirt, Echo? No.
Wait, I thought that was just an April's Fool thing.
But Echo goes full send on her April Fool's things. Unlike CIG, she actually delivers on her April Fools.
We can't. We're never gonna get a Raptor. I wanted to go and clean up bottles. I wanted.
I was pressured. By the way, Echo, I need to expose you just so I can have evidence.
What?
Wait. 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 Hold on. Can I? Oh wait, I have to. Oh shit, that is so cool.
Yeah, there's a what's it called?
This is the
Polaris?
24-hour logo that he had. That is so cool. Compete in a 24-hour long race. Wait, this never existed then before?
648. Better. 2244. We can achieve that.
Can I search in Echo Bits chat here? Is there a search and conversation option?
Yes, in Discord there is if you're using Discord.
There we go. Hold up.
Right.
Where's the thing? I found it. I found it. Can I expose you, Echo? Shall I expose you? You can? Alright. Remember when I bought this shirt? We had a little bit of a discussion of why I chose to have this shirt instead of the 24-hour version. And I said it's because it has a 2955 and I like to have a collection. Then you decided to follow it up with something. You said this.
So you're getting a free
Oopsies.
shirt.
Derek, where's my free shirt? Chaos.
Wait, if Dirk gets a free shirt, I want a free shirt as well.
Oh my, now everybody wants a free shirt. What have I done? I'm sorry,
I think the
Echo.
Valor one.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
Valor one.
Why am I rolling?
Why are you?
Brother man. But that's only if Jacko wins at first angles. Ah! I'm blocked. Ah! I thought Fresh won at first angles. Ah! I'm a part of it, okay? I don't think she meant to say I'm the reason we won.
I was present as well.
I was present. What the fuck? What is that roll?
What are you doing? How are you rolling?
I have no
How
idea.
do you roll? How does one roll?
Bonk. What is this roll? Oh my, that is so bad.
So
What is
bad.
that roll? The fuck do you mean we won it in spite of Jacadin? Said the guy with the least track time. If you wanna play the hard game.
You know, now that I think about it, I think I agree with Dirk.
Yeah. I'm just a pretty face.
Yeah. But good YouTube videos that help me.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? Well, don't call me boat anchor for nothing. Yeah, Dirk basically just showed up for his stint, then went to sleep, and then he woke up for the checkered flag to be interviewed.
And
bring the
then
party
he did
bus
the
in.
run. Yeah, he got the party bus.
Got the
Party bus was fun.
I'm getting so many frame drops here. The fuck you.
Yeah, the Polaris is not helping.
Oh, there's a Polaris here. It can go fuck itself.
Yeah.
There.
He could get a Firebird and bomb it out of the sky.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Ugh. Much lean. I need to flex with the Hawk. 24-hour prizer today. Haven't got confirmation from Billboy on who's getting the glaive yet. Poor glaive. No love for the glaive. I don't know why I prefer the glaive to the Raven. I'm so weird. Like, I appreciate the Raven for its rarity, but as a ship, like, I think it's...
Realistically, you're not even much into the combat sense of the game anyway.
No, I like the glaive for its aesthetic. I'm not like, I would use it for bounty hunting, but then again, I have the Hornet. Like, why would I use any other ship than the Hornet?
True. I guess if you want to RP a bit, and you never know, they might make it better.
Yeah, I mean, the rework is confirmed to be releasing with Squadron 42, so...
But we don't know what the rework is. We just know it's a rework.
No, we know what it's gonna look like. We don't know what kind of changes it's gonna come with, though.
Yeah, yeah. It could look nice all at once. If it doesn't kill, it doesn't kill.
True. I think the biggest issue with the glaive that it has right now is that the guns are stuck to it. You can't change them.
Wait, really?
Yeah. That's why it's considered a bad ship. It's because it uses cannons and you can't change them. It's not too weird to prefer the glaive over the Raven. Hell, I prefer the Peregrine over the Raven. Fair enough, at least you actually get to use the Peregrine. They are original concept with the poster and model.
I take the Raven. The Peregrine doesn't have guns, so it's only gonna be a fast ship for me. I'd use it for racing, don't take me wrong, but that's pretty much it.
Holy shit, I take this turn so bad. Holy crap, I take that turn so bad.
The Special Hawks.
Damn.
Let's go, we got a good time. 323.
Hey, that's pretty good.
All I have to do is get it a second time and I can post it. As long as it's 323 as well. I will beat Jelly, so that Jelly beats me again.
A good milestone for tonight for me to get, if I can get it in the next 10 minutes, is 6:39. So far 6:40 is the fastest I'm going.
Oh, hi Jocko.
Bye. Watch out for that tree, George.
I should smack on. That's way too wide. I need to fix that.
Can I get a 639 tonight?
Probably.
Maybe. Oh no. Oh, this turn here, I lose so much time for. I really need to find a good turn-in point for this section.
For me, it's the turn after that I lose a lot of time on.
Oh, this is the kind of jump that I got before, but I'm not getting it right now. I believe in you, Jacko, even if Dirk doesn't. Ah, yes, Spiffy's still trying to get me to join Omega. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's fucking bad. God damn it. Oh shit. Dirk means well, he just likes to sow seeds of chaos. Not so bad.
Let's go. We got a decent time, 6:46.
Nice.
Now we go blow up a Polaris.
This part I want to get to that tree and then I start. I mean, everybody is Omega. Everyone who comes to hang for Tracknet or participates in the festivals. True, or is in the Discord. I mean, yeah, I am in the Discord, and I've joined one event of the festival. I joined the time trials of last year's winter festival, I believe, and I joined for the the Australia Spinball or whatever the hell it's called. It was at like 7 in the morning my time. I joined, I crashed, and that was pretty much it. GG's, everyone.
I am not part of Omega then, because I'm not in the Discord. I never joined.
Never joined the Omega Discord. And also, track nights are like at 3 in the morning my time, so I can't join those.
American time.
America. Door policy, baby.
Are you faster? That's not right.
Oh shit, my Hindi foster parents called me beta. Do you hate Omega confirmed? You heard it here first. Bad. Very bad. Oh shit, hello.
What's up?
Breathe, you fool. Can't see the tree. There it is. Super wide turn for no fucking reason, because I couldn't see the damn tree.
Oh, I lost Chaco. I got lost. Lost my bearings.
Found my berries.
It should be that. Chaco should be doing a turn there. There he is. I can see the white blip.
New marriage. Crux Cup is over. I need to get cracking on getting underground. Wait a second. this rock that I need? I think it is, right? Yeah. Grip against water, that's very good. 07 Ridge. In. Oh. We're slow. Go, go, go. I need the productivity vibes.
Oh, you came to the wrong place.
Wow. Thanks, I guess. Jesus Christ, this everyone's out to get me. That was a nice low fly there. Siri,
that
play
Polaris?
productivity 5 some mega playlist.
Is that a Polaris? No. I think that someone despawned the Polaris or they blew it up.
Holy crap, 643? The
That's
Yeah.
nice, pretty good.
No, it's not. I'm gonna save it
What do you mean
anyways.
it's not? Better than mine.
But my best is 640.
True. Fair.
3 seconds slower than that. Spent 10 hours running bounties last night. Last one, for fuck's sake, I can't read. Last one took out a C1 Hercules and Caterpillar that were fully loaded. Took hours to scavenge them and unload the cargo at Grimhex. And what was the profit?
Probably made a few millions with that.
Because if you were running like, oh wait, I don't think you can still find almost 2 mil. Oof, nice. Wait, if you were are the there isn't the whatchamacallit anymore, right? The
event? No,
the
the
event
priority
missions,
missions
they're
are
gone, right? At 4.1. Okay, as I was
Yep.
gonna say. The HRT target, nice. Can you get Gasping Weaver legs on the VHRTs nowadays, or are they only from Von missions? I don't remember if you can still get Gasping Weaver legs on just VHRTs. They had several crates of Weaver legs. Nice. That shit's so profitable. But wait, you sold them at Grim Hex. You could have gotten a way bigger profit margin, those. It was 4 AM and I was tired. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, you could have just stored it though and then hauled it another day.
Why is the F7 so busted?
Wait, you can rent the F7 now?
No. I'm getting shot by one.
Oh.
I'm pissed.
That was a much better turn. Had one guy store it all last night, he took it out today, and that was the value at Hex. Don't know if he would bought the shop around. Ah, okay. I get you. Congrats on the haul, though. Sounds like a big win. Yeah, we've been spending all month racing, so at this week I think my next stream this week is gonna be on Thursday, so Thursday's stream is probably just going to be actually playing the game.
Playing the game? Wickalow, Banana Man.
Yeah, we can do Benunu missions if you want. But the Benunu missions actually requires mining. Are you okay with that? But to be
I
fair,
have them all.
to be fair, it requires mining ore, not refining. You hate the
Perfect.
refining process, right? Not the actual mining. You actually enjoy the mining, right? You just hate the refining part.
The refining part is a pain, yes. The mining is okay. Banunu, but we'll do anything for Banunu.
We'll do anything for Benunu.
Banunu.
some point there is not really a point in shuttling everything around. Hello is the goat. Who just wants snacks and soft drinks. He's just like me for real.
Real for real.
Real for real. Again, slow.
What time are you aiming for again?
So slow. No. Bail.
What time are you aiming for?
Christian Bale. I'm at least if I can get if I can get 3-minute 19 laps, it's already a big improvement. My fucking spring company sticks are gonna snap in a second, I swear to god.
Did you buy replacements yet?
I didn't need to buy replacements, they came with like 30 other springs, but I have
Oh,
not
wow.
replaced them since I bought the sticks. My wife bought the sticks for me.
Good present.
Yeah, Christmas present. By the way, Smithy, did Dirk ever come by to wiggle your joystick?
What the? Oh,
Because he woke up late, so did he ever repay the favor? The snack mission rewards are a little whelming. What kind of whelming? Overwhelming or underwhelming?
you're just whelming.
Just red alert and ascension skin guns and 2954 IE shirts. Oh yeah, I heard that that the basic missions are. But do you at least get like Wickelow's favors or some shit? Or the Wickellow favor can only be gone by the Kara Knight and shit like that. So. Wickellow just wants the coping horns, grind them down and make jello pops.
Sounds yummy. Where do I get them?
Also, I got really upset because I saw a bunch of people running around with the Copian armor, and it was glowing, and I thought that was the armor set that you can get from Wickellow, but then I realized that the glowing set is actually a store item. I got a bit sad that you can't have like those cool effects. Game, you have to buy it. Pretty much everything requires stuff you get from doing Hathor and Hathor adjacent things. Yeah, I've heard that. Okay.
Wait, what's Hathor?
Hathor is the new, mining laser shit, so.
Oh, okay. I think you can still do it with the mole, considering you have 3 beams. And I do have a mole and nothing to do with it now.
True. No, but the Hathor mining stuff is actually underground, so it's rocks and the Atlas Geo stuff. I suspect they'll add it in later to earn, just doing some FOMO now on it because the video game family need food. Oh, I can't talk anymore. Actually, pretty late, and I've been running for 3.5 hours now. Shit, time flew by.
You spent half the time
Talking about 24 hour.
Yeah, talking to there.
Yeah, I mean, but to be honest, today's stream, like the topic of discussion was the 24 hour. It did kind of take a turn I did not expect it to be honest, when we were talking about desync deaths versus no desync deaths. Kinda wish that he had some other missions that tied to other game systems. Yeah, I mean, I think this is just the beginning.
Yeah, and like Wickellow, there'll probably be more. As long as they're Benunu, it's fine.
Yeah. Alright, one final attempt and then I will call the stream for tonight.
Wait, do you want to do it together? We
Sure, why
decided
not?
together. Just give me a minute, I'm almost done.
Okay. So, Echo,
This time.
while he was finishing his lap here.
She's just
Tomorrow
below.
I was going to, or at least I was planning on trying to gather some of the tournaments that have happened, or the races that have happened over the past few months, like I was telling you earlier. And do you want me to include in my research the ANSIA races as well, or do you want to handle that yourself? Because I need to add Gladiator in there. Probably will ask XGR if they want to add Aurora All Stars as part of their events as well. I need to see what else happened, but I think there's the Sim Racing League that's happened so far, which is obviously ANSIA own. So there's the A Crux and the Open one that we've done, and also the Sim Cup. I think from an XGR perspective, where is the stuff going? In the SCR profile here. So basically, so if you go to SCR, you go into your own profile. Oh no, they won't solve a Scooby snack. So if you go to events, I think it is. No, events are things. Just go to your profile. It's obnoxious that when you click on profile, it doesn't actually give you a profile like this. So basically, if you go to tournaments, it will show you the results here. And you basically keep a track of things that you've taken part of and what your positions are. So you can do it in one of three ways. You can either have you submit top 3, like for example for this one, Crux Cup, right? The title for the Crux Cup is place top 3, right? So if you want to get the achievement of Crux Cup, it's place top 3 in the Crux Cup 2024, for example. But there's achievements and there's tournament standings. So the ones that I'm referring to is about the tournament. So if you go into tournaments, you will see every event that you take part of and your respective ranking. Echo was already gonna work on sending those spreadsheets today. I think, yeah, that's why I'm asking if, because I was speaking with Diplo this morning on getting the racing events highlighted on the people's. I was already speaking with Diplo this morning about getting the tournaments thing. That's why the update came out. So I'm just asking Echo if she wants me to take care of the ANSIA ones as well, or if she'll take care of ANSIA and I'll take care of the rest. I'd love help with that. Yeah, alright, good. Sorry, my voice is starting to crack. I want that champion achieved. There's been achievements for a while. Yeah, these achievements have been around for ages. So what was the champion one again? Place top 3 in 10 different events. Oh, okay. This is very much doable. The problem is that I'm pretty sure this has already happened. It's just the events, a lot of these events have not been submitted yet. But also your ANSIA stuff now sucked in, leaving now. That's fine. I enjoy ANSIA. Technically, a ton of our team has champion. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, if we add in... is Nino Cup in here? Yeah, so, like, Nino Cup isn't here. So, if we add Nino Cup, if we add SRL, if we add Sim Cup, if we add, you know, Scarlet Apex isn't here, right? Crux Cup of this year isn't here. Crux Cup 24 Hour isn't here. Gladiator isn't here, but Gladiator, you know, we were hosting, so stuff like that. But there's a bunch of stuff that isn't here yet, so that's what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to just grab all the racing stuff that's been happening over the past few months and throw it in here, just to kind of like highlight, just to highlight the people who have actually been taking part of the events. I had the plan to backdate a ton of races for Diplo, but if you could do it, Jacko, would be amazing. Yeah, I was actually speaking to Diplomat this morning about updating SCR, so that's why I'm bringing up this conversation. And in fact, Diplo actually released the update with the contribution roles and stuff like that after we had the discussion. So yeah, it's just kind of like, I feel that SCR needs to yeah, he said putting Gladiator would be cool. Yeah, that's one of the things that I talked to him as well about, because I feel like SCR needs to highlight the racer profiles a bit better, because some people have actually been using SCR profiles as kind of like a reference in their races, and SCR's overlay. So I kind of AFK, dude. I'm sorry. Are you still in the map?
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'll join you. SCR's overlay, if you choose to highlight a person, it actually brings up the racer profile with their recent accomplishments, right? So keeping it up to date. Like, I don't mind doing it. So first, the hard part is gathering all the previous races, because I keep up to date with current races anyways, right? So it's just getting all the previous races and just uploading them all is the long part. So once
I mean,
that's
if you
done,
want-
at that point is just keeping up to date with the rest. And
If you want, I can kind of help you with it as well. It is partially my job in real life as well.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow I'm going to be working from home, so I will have a lot more multitasking capabilities. So,
Yeah, if you want, you can
you can
just
backdate
discuss
to
it.
even a year plus. Like, you can backdate as far back as you want. Yeah, but to be honest, I was kind of like thinking from Crux Cup and onwards. I'm not sure if exhibition races are worth it. Like, I was thinking Nino Cup probably worth adding. Gladiator of at least this year, if not last year as well, but of at least this year worth adding. Scarlet Apex hasn't been added yet, so I need to go through the different classes and Scarlet Apex. Crux Cup of this year plus the 24-hour, but I think Echo's already taken care of this one. There's Sim Cup and the different divisions of Sim Cup. There's Sim Racing League, which so far has been Crux and Open. However, on the topic of Sim Racing League, actually, sorry, ADHD kicking in. Echo, if you're still here, is SRL going to end up in a global leaderboard, or are they all individual tournaments? Because if it's going to end in one final, then I will hold off from uploading SRL until the finals, and then the achievement will be tied to the final. Okay. Alternatively, we can use the individual races into the tournament section here. So we'll add the individual races like SRL, Crux, SRL Open, blah blah blah. But the achievement will only be tied to the final. Very important news, Fresh has claimed the Saber Raven just now. It's done. Congratulations to Fresh. Very, very, very well deserved. Never has there been a more deserving pilot to claim the Saber Raven. We don't need to be stingy, we should add individual races. Okay. But then the achievement will just be with the final, to be honest, because it's pointless to have final, like, if you get first in Crux and then first in Open and then first in whatever, like, to have 3 individual things. Thank God, as I have sucked so bad in each race so far in SRL. He is in my hangar, let's go! I think you're using a different account here. There we go, right account. 3 individual achievements sounds great. You think so? I think it's a bit overkill, to be honest. Like, I would think it would make a lot more sense to do... Slash profile. There. I think it would make a lot more sense to have, like, the tournaments, the individual SRL races. We'll add them here just because at the end of the day, they are races that you participate in. But then, whatever the grand final will be, SRL will have a global finish leaderboard. The top 3 will get a bronze, silver, and gold achievement badge here. I think that would make the most sense. Because these achievements need to be like the big achievements, right? Not I just won a race in a tournament. This should be I won the tournament. Here we can mark each individual races, but this should be the whole damn thing. talking a lot tonight, Jesus.
Did you hydrate? I know you were on a
I am
lake
now.
right now, but you should really hydrate.
I don't know. I'll have a chat with Diplo, but to be honest, I think Diplo just thinks that whatever the community wants, the community gets, kind of thing, right? So I'll gather all the race results first, and then we'll decide from there, I guess. So are we just gonna go?
I was gonna say behind you, like 100 meters behind you, and just go.
Are you coming? I can't see you.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm slightly
Okay, never
behind you.
mind.
Okay.
Now I slowed down too much.
Well, hang on. Okay, just find a position. I'll say 100 meters, and I'll launch with you. Which will be our final run.
1 lap or 2? Laps?
Two laps. So at least I can get the time as well. All right, ready when
3,
you are.
2, 1, go! Sure to get the top speed before you hit the checkpoint.
All right.
Oh, that is so slow.
Why do I feel so slow?
No? Do you have full power to engines?
I do, yeah.
Not that it changes your top speed, but it does change your boost recharge, so...
True.
Give me all the rewards. We have the advantage of having the Sangustone accolades page, so I'll definitely be going through that and seeing what races we've taken part of. Because for example, now that I think about it, actually there's the XGR 3rd anniversary, which is definitely worthy of highlighting at on the SCR page.
One, you're right. Oh, I took that wrong.
Oh, turn.
Fuck.
Oh shit!
That was my fault. I took that entirely wrong. That's fine. You're still good, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will definitely come in handy there.
Ah, shit.
Alrighty, back to work. Hope you have a good rest of the stream, and I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. Dude, thank you so much for coming by. I'm actually gonna close off the stream just after this race, so really appreciate you hanging out here, man. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day at work, man, and I'll see you next time, dude. Next stream's on Thursday if you want to come by. Have a fantastic rest of your day, dude. Much love. Who needs work?
Who needs money?
Oh my god, look at how slow this lap was, dude. 3:25.
Yeah, you felt quite behind for some reason at the beginning.
Yeah, I was just not paying attention.
pay more attention. I'm gonna catch up
Slacking,
with
dude.
you.
I'm slacking.
Only 300 meters behind you. I should have been more.
Yeah.
Especially since I crashed into you.
Oh yeah, technically we had that slight collision down, right?
Yeah.
Definitely, that's where I lost my time. 100%.
It was decent though.
Yeah, definitely decent. Didn't mitigate it enough. Oh, we are such assholes.
I blame CIG. Get
Get
good.
good.
Never.
Most certainly a skill issue. Yay!
Oh my god, you flew up so high.
I tried a new
That is
technique,
like-
it didn't work out.
Oh no, no, his thing blew
I
up.
like how you got the kill though. Look at this chase cam. Oh, dude, look at this chase cam. Can I keep it? Oh,
The chase.
dude. I thought I could run for the whole damn thing with that chase cam. That was cool.
That would be nice.
Wait, I need to add this in here. One sec.
When are they gonna add spectator mode?
This.
Oof, I lost so much speed there.
Where is it?
Explain.
Wait, oh no. This board, soundboard. This one. Yay.
It was most certainly a skill issue.
It is indeed a skill issue.
To add this here just for this. Okay, great.
I'm almost done. Let me finish.
Systems activated. Systems on.
I do need to take this track a bit seriously though if I actually want to improve my time because I've been fucking running it and looking at chat and shit.
Yeah, I've managed to catch up to you in time. I'm like 4 seconds behind you on your best time.
Yep. You've been improving, dude. After watching my video, you've improved a lot.
Yeah, it helped a lot. Good advice.
Hey. Now all I have to do is actually start improving on my own fucking thing.
Yeah, I think you're only like a few seconds behind Gerbo. Sorry, Jelly.
Yeah, I mean, Jelly's best is a 16 last I saw. I probably improved by now.
Finish line, it counts. I promise it counts.
Mine has been at 319 so far, so...
Have to fuck your liberators now.
Hey, let's go!
Echo, remind me, is there going to be, there's going to be separate divisions for this, one for each bike, right?
Damn it. Oh, I keep trying to find a way to go around that rock. I can't fucking do it. Turning point. Not accurate. I'm actually still deciding the format. I have a couple ideas, but I would like to get lots of views out of all the bikes.
Okay, alright. No, no,
Did you crash into the rock?
I crashed into the tree.
Ah,
There's a
shit.
small tree, and I crashed into I saw you look through the recording as well. I was hoping you'd see the blue explosion. Would have been funny. I would like to get lost out of all the bikes. Fair, fair. What? I'm behind you.
Let's go. Actual final run now.
Alright.
because I
Final,
am
final run.
super late.
Final run.
Final
That's what we
run.
lost. Final run. What the hell? How did you gain so much distance? What did you do?
Aha! New secret technique.
Nah, that's just cheating.
I just took the first turn way better this time.
Fair. I don't believe I lost a lot of speed in the first turn.
This is the turn that I keep sucking ass on.
I believe they would call this a skill issue.
It was most certainly a skill issue.
Now, direction. Trees.
Wrong direction.
No, it's not the wrong direction.
Wrong direction.
Need to add skill issue to my soundboard. Damn.
Ooh,
Okay.
I saw that. Okay, so then we're calling
Keep
it.
trying to test out the lines. Oh, I'm tired now. I'm not gonna go again. Oh,
Yeah, we'll just do it tomorrow.
I'm sleepy. F.
EP.
Thursday we'll do it. You were cooking with that lap, dude. I know that first turn was so good. Like, hold up. Let me get a clip of that first turn. That first turn was actually really fucking good.
Jelly is here.
Where is it?
We can't tell Jelly we're beating his line.
Wait, this is me going back. Yeah, here's where we're about to start the lap. This was actually pretty good. I think this is where I gained the majority of my time. Like, but I need to read what I did myself here. Because, like, this was pretty decent line through here. Because then I managed to maintain above 200 for the whole duration here. So I maintained pretty good speed. But this turn is where I need to fix. I need to find the right turning point. Like, I need to start turning before I get to the island, because here I'm going way too much, way too wide. And look, I dropped, like, what is that? This was not a bad cut, but still. I think this is probably still one of my better turns here, actually. So I guess I just screwed myself over by trying to cut the line on the inside. Here, I was way too wide. I needed to be closer to the wall there, or the tree. Same with this. Closer I can cut over this land, the better. Guess I started turning in too early there. Ah, well. Alright.
It was a good attempt.
It was a very good attempt. And we learned for next time.
Indeed. For next time.
Next time.
I still need to fix a few of my corners. They're so messy.
40. 43, I don't need the 43. Get off. Two better laps. Right then. Let's jump into a chatting scene while I close off things. have so many messages. Right then, I am gonna head off. Guys, thank you so much. Like, so much for everything today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I started off doing a little bit of Grav science for the next video, which I will hopefully start finalizing this week. I say finalizing like that because I still have to do some graphics that I wanted to do, but the footage is a lot of the footage is there, and the idea of how I'm gonna structure the video is there. So it's just a matter of actually starting to work it out now. But yeah, I'm gonna do another stream this week on Thursday. It's a little bit of a different schedule than normal. Don't forget to send me the number I asked for. What number? What? I am what? What number? Oh right, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Anyways, tomorrow I'm working from home and then I gotta meet up with some friends at night, but I'll try and get the racing stuff sorted for SCR. And I will be back on Thursday where we'll probably start off with a little bit more Spectra Ocean actually, but then I think we'll actually just jump in and start playing the game, you know, try to do some Hathor stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your company tonight, and thank you Echo for all the biddies. Thanks for the resubs tonight and everything. You guys are absolutely amazing. I really appreciate all your support. If you haven't already, check out the YouTube. The last video is fucking popping off, if I may say. I think it was pretty good. And if you're interested in the Grav bikes, very much worth checking out that stuff. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or evening, and I will catch you next time.